Hello and welcome to On Tap Sports, the channel where we cover all the sports all the time. And today it is the Final Four, second game of two, North Carolina and Duke. I think these two teams have a little bit of a thing about each other or whatever. I don't know. I've heard that they don't like each other too much. We're gonna see the rivalry of all rivalries here in college basketball. Coach Hubert Davis versus Coach K, for what could be Coach K's last ever game with the Duke Blue Devils, or will he proceed to the national championship game? I've got Duke 73-69. Let me see your picks in the chat here now. I think it'll be an excellent game, but I think the Coach K carousel continues, and I think we get Duke and Kansas in the championship. This should be a good one, man. I sure hope it is. That first game wasn't the best of all games, that's for sure. It wasn't that great. Villanova kept trying to hang in there, but Kansas played well. Let's see who's in the house. Luke says first, baby. Mason says, no, you're not. He's first. Luke, I'm better. UNC give up. We coming. I had Paolo in 2K. He's a beast. I do like Paolo a lot. I like him a lot. Stream on, says Michigan man. I'm here. Stream on. Stream on. Stream on. Stream on. Ray, what up, Colton? Good to see you, brother. Michigan man, shut the God, chill. Chill, Luke. Chill, Luke in the house. Yo, Shock Top time. One couldn't hurt. I don't even have any in the fridge, James. Don't even have any in the fridge. We're going to get it on Monday, though. I will be here on Monday for the championship game, and there will be Shock Top in store to celebrate the championship night and game number 24 here on this channel here during the March Madness. We'll close out 24 games, man. That's wild. That's wild. That's a lot of games. I mean, you get breaks and stuff in between, but those first 2 weekends were tough. This one proven not to be that difficult. I already got one game done. I just wish the games were better, man. Ray, what's your deal today? What you mean? What you mean, Luke? I just don't like when somebody says shut the F up. What do you mean? What's my deal? We don't, you've been here a long time, Luke. I don't like that talk. I like when people get along with each other. UNC by 2, says A. Arnold. UNC by 2. Noted, my friend. Noted. My dude Ray, what are you doing after this game? You talking about this game? If you're talking about this game, I'm going to bed. Ray, you should let me come in stream Monday for the championship. I'll turn on Zoom and set up a video call so the stream can see me. Are you going to be there? Are you going to be there at the game, Luke? Didn't you say you were? If so, who are you rooting for? Or even if you're not, who are you rooting for? Duke, a 4-point favorite in this game, and that's what I got them winning by exactly, 4 points. The 2 seed up against the 8 seed North Carolina in the national semifinal for the first time, and I got to look that up, man. I got to look that up. Because I know they've never played in the Final Four, but I thought somebody said that they've never played in the tournament. Have Duke and UNC ever played in the tournament? Let's see. Have never met in a postseason, but that's not actually true, somebody says. They met in the 1971 semifinal game before this Final Four. Okay. They've never played against each other in the 64 or more team field. They've played in the postseason against each other, but never since the tournament's been a thing. UNC by 4, says Tiger Raven. He going night. Yeah, I'm going night. I'm going night. It's crazy. I got good sleep all weekend pretty much, or week. I have my son from Wednesday through Saturday morning, and he goes to bed about 9:30, and then once he's sleeping, or about 9 o'clock, and then once he's sleeping, I go to bed about 9:45 or so. But you get tired, man. He's got so much energy. He'll wear you down quickly. He going night. Yeah, I'm getting some sleep. All right, get up in the morning for church. Get my best acting job here. Duke all the way, baby daddy. All right, Dan. I'm rooting for Kansas if Duke plays Kansas. Oh, I don't know, man. I like the Coach K story, though. No, they haven't. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. It is weird. I thought that was crazy. I was like, I just saw the headline of it on my Facebook, and I didn't actually read the article, but I was like, surely they've met in the tournament before. You know, they've had good teams all my life, basically. Even on bad years, like, they're still okay. We got the ball. Duke's got the ball first. This shocks me that North Carolina, man, like, a couple weeks before the tournament started, Joe Lunardi and all those guys had North Carolina out of the field, man. It's just, I felt like they were getting so disrespected. I'd seen them, I mean, they were 22-8, and they whooped up on my Michigan Wolverines. They had some bad losses, some big losses, but still 22-8 out of the ACC. I don't know why, and they've proven that to be true. Michigan proved too that they deserve to be in too. They got the Sweet 16, so you can let them know on the court. Couple misses here by both teams. We're up and started. Got my cat in here. I'm ready. There you go. It's time. Right meow, baby. It's right meow. It's weird. It is weird. I agree. When am I getting mod after March Madness? Luke, you got to behave better, man. You get mad at me all the time. Missed there inside by Banchero. You get mad at me all the time, but you're not behaving. Telling people to shut the F up. And you were in here the other day, like, cussing up a storm and stuff. You got to be good. Got to be good. Luke and I have had a talk. I got a soft spot in my heart for Luke, but he's got to be good. Moderator is a big duty. Luke, that's pretty weird for a Zoom. Also, never. Ray, I need to go to South Carolina. You do? What for? Because it's lovely here. Just don't go to Myrtle Beach, all right? Justin was in Justin subscriber was it? My subscriber named Justin or whatever. He was in Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach. That's Dirty Myrtle is what we call it. 0-0 is the score. We're about a minute and a half in. So it might have a good game, but so far low scoring as there aren't any scores. Drive left side. RJ Davis kicks it out. Leaky Black in the corner. Bang! He'll change that. 3-0. Heels. I'm going for Duke, says Cap a lot. I don't know, man. You cap a lot. So are you really going for North Carolina? Or are you being for real? You know, that's funny. Cap a lot for real. Either he caps a lot or he's for real. I don't know which one it is. Inside, slam dunk. Nice pass there, and Mark Williams finishes it off. 3-2. North Carolina with the lead. RJ Davis going the other way. 10 people in the house. Manek, ball at the top of the key, and it's going to be a foul here on Duke. Stop clock with 17:43 left in the first half. I'm going to go get a drink. Don't be a blowout, please. I hope not, man. All right, Michigan, man. I need to hang out with you, man. That sounds good, Colton. You know I'm down for it. I got a lot of plans this year, like, that I need money for. I gotta make more Amazon videos, man. I got a lot of plans this year that I'm wanting to do with my son and friends and subscribers. Hopefully going to a Michigan game, all that stuff, man. RJ Davis, pull back three, misses. Unable to get the rebound is Leaky Black. It'll go out of bounds, and Duke will get the possession. 11 people in the house. Make sure you hit that like button. Got over 100 last game, 120 or so I think there was. Hopefully we can get up there again. Always tough, though, on a Saturday, even for a Final Four game, you know. People got things they like to do on Saturdays. You got to really love college basketball and Ray to be watching the stream on a Saturday night, right? Or Ray. Out of bounds on Duke on the turnover there. North Carolina will get the ball back. 3-2 is the score. Heels up. 3 minutes into this game. Duke was a 4-point favorite. Figures to be a back-and-forth affair. This is like, I'm from the old school. Allen Iverson used to do that all the time. RJ Davis is carrying the ball like he's palming the ball over and over again. Do they not call that anymore? Or these kids don't even dribble right. Missed badly off the glass. Doesn't even hit rim. We're going the other way with it. Inside missed, and Mark Williams will finish it off. A.J. Griffin with the miss. Williams with the follow-through. It's 4-3. Duke with their first lead of the game here, almost 4 minutes in. Pull back three, missed by North Carolina. Leaky Black will get the rebound. Pass it back out to Manek. Manek will shoot. It's in and out, rattles out. Banchero with the rebound. We're going the other way with it. Blue Devils now. The future Piston, Mr. Banchero, dishes it out. Three-point shot. Missed, long back iron. Rebounded by Manek. He passes out to R.J. Davis. Davis now right side off the pick from Bacot. Picks up his dribble, passes outside, and gets it back. Back into the set goes North Carolina. Caleb Love over to Bacot. Bacot driving the lane, left side, extends his arm a little bit. Nothing called there. Bacot almost turns the ball over. Now 6 on the shot clock. Fade away from Leaky Black. Good defense out of Duke here. Manek ends up with it. And what's the call? I don't know what the call is. They didn't really say. All right. We are going to commercial break. Our first commercial break. 15:38 remaining. 4-3 Duke when we come back. We need more people in here. They'll get here, Michigan, man. We got 14. Got to hit that like button and more people will come. We had 120 last stream. It's competitive, man. These tournament games are competitive. A lot of people calling it. Let me see. I'm actually going to check it out. Guarantee if I type in that's the hardest thing. It's like when everybody will do it at the same time. Duke versus North Carolina live is what I would type. Yeah, my boy G Daddy Media. Oh, it's just Bad Dog Sports is doing it. He's got 186 watching. Behind the Arc, he always does college basketball. I'm pretty sure that Sports Fury, they've usually been doing it. She Got Sports is doing it. Yeah, mostly everybody's calling this game. Tis what happens. All right, hey, buddy, I think Coach K going to go out with a championship. Rather have him win out of the bunch. Think that's a good way to go out in retirement. Hope you're having a good day. What up, Billy? I appreciate that, man. First of all, thank you for that. Hope you are as well, my friend. Hope you have a great weekend. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Like, I've always rooted for North Carolina over Duke, and I definitely would be rooting for North Carolina in this game if it wasn't Coach K's last game. With it being Coach K's or last season. With it being Coach K's last season, I'm kind of like on the fence here, man. I'm kind of cool. I was cool with all 4 teams here with it being Coach K. Duke's one of my least favorite teams in college basketball, but I do respect Coach K, and I wouldn't mind seeing him go out with a bang. So I am cool with whoever wins this. So that's good. That's a good position to be in as a Michigan fan whose team is out of the tournament. I can just chill and root for whoever I want to. It's only called unless it's super bad. Yeah, they don't call it anymore. Steve, what's up, my friend? Good to see you in the house, my friend. I want to hang with my dude. It's good stuff, man. Show me some wrestling moves, all right? I'll probably do the quick triple, quadruple suplex monster funk. Not many streams. That's why I'm here, says Steve. There's actually, I saw a good bit, but not as many as I thought. I do agree with that. From Canada, go Duke. What up, Steve? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome from Canada. Good stuff. How'd you become a Duke fan, man? Let me know. Jay Reason has 665, so I'm not going to go into it. Yeah, I got to be honest. I'm not saying this. I've never understood why people like the big streams like that. I've never understood that. I get it because there's a lot of people there, so you feel like it's the place to be, I guess. But for me, it's kind of like going out clubbing or whatever. I want to or like a bar or something. I want to go to the place that's like got enough people where it's hopping or whatever, but not so much people to where I can't move and can't be seen. Those huge streams, like, I'm not going to say too much. I mean, eventually I'll probably get that size, in my streams, but I think those are, I don't know. It's like talking to thin air in those things, man. Why am I even leaving a comment? I don't get it. I'm leaving a comment and it's going by so fast that nobody's even reading it. And the people calling the game definitely aren't reading it. I've never understood it. I think when you get a certain size, you have to slow down your chat. That's what I'm going to do at least. I'm going to slow down my chat. I won't be able to, read everybody's chats like I do now, but I'm going to slow it down to where I can still get the people involved as much as possible. Hope everyone's day is well at Mercedes-Benz Superdome right now, says Luke. I need video evidence for this one, Luke. Send it to me. Bad Omen also, this is better. Appreciate that, my man. I'll do laugh out loud. My motto, screw Brandon Johns. You on that today, ain't you? I'll show you the hard one, says Colton. I know all of them, man. You don't got to show me. I'll just see if you know anything I don't know already, Armand says, go Heels. Yes, sir. Best of luck, my brother. From the last stream, Ray, 5. Oh, yeah, I saw that whenever I left out. So I think I would have eventually got University of Pennsylvania because I kept thinking in my head University of Philly, and I was like, that's not a – I think I would have got 4 out of 5. LaSalle, I would have never guessed. I did not know LaSalle was in Philly. That was a great question, Al. Al, we need to do just a trivia with you with your questions. Come up with 10 questions. I wouldn't want to put you to work, but that'd be fun if you came up with 10 questions or whatever, and we just asked those during the half. King Randy says, hey, what up, King Randy? Traveled through while playing baseball. I bought a pair of Duke shorts from a TJ Maxx, and they became my team in 2001. Played in Pensacola and Oklahoma for college. There you go. I don't know how long I guess you're just now finding us, Steve. If so, that's random. You just played there, but I've been asking people in the chats if they've ever been to Pensacola. I've only been one time for like a day, and I loved it. And I think I want to live there. It's affordable. It's nice. It's by the beach. I mean, I'm sure, Hurricane, that's not good, but slam dunk there by Bacot. North Carolina takes 84 lead. Thanks for letting me know, Steve. That's a cool story, man. I like that. That's a unique story. TJ Maxx. There you go. I like that place. Hopefully the trivia will work. Last stream was very glitchy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do trivia this time, Michigan man. I don't know if I am. I got to figure out. My son pressed some buttons on the router, and I think he did something. I don't know if he changed. I don't know what he changed. Is that a 3-point shot? No, it's a 2-pointer for North Carolina. It's 10-6. Yeah, I don't want that to happen again, so I don't know if we're going to do trivia or not. I doubt we are. Because this is a bigger game, and I think more people are going to come in. RJ Davis with the rebound here. 10-6 is your score. North Carolina with the lead. We got 21 in the house. Hit that like button. Duke and North Carolina, one of the best rivalries in all of sports. I mean, not the best, because we all know the best is Michigan and Ohio State. Leaky Black, 4-3. Nice pass by RJ Davis. Pretty poor defense so far out of Duke on the perimeter. Nonetheless, North Carolina unable to hit the shot there. Not exactly firing all cylinders like they did the first half against Baylor here. I became a Duke fan after watching Rio Bravo, 1959 movie starring John Wayne. I don't want to watch Colton showing his hard one. What don't you know? What don't you know, sir? There's really not anything in life that I don't know. If you're talking about like wrestling moves, I can't think of anything I don't know, to be honest with you. I know the triple quadruple suplex popinator, and and of course everybody knows I'm great with the microwavable down squat jumper, and then the rope a dope smoke Johnny. Boy's been really. I could use some improvement with that, but go Blue Devil, says Michigan. I won my first bet of the day. Now I need UNC to win. There you go. They're up 4 right now. 13-10 left. Foul on Leaky Black here. Duke getting a little foul happy. Yeah, there's been a lot of stoppage of play in this game so far. No like long stoppage of plays where they're figuring things out, but a lot of fouls, a lot of this and that. Balls out of bounds and stuff. UNC. Come on, Duke. Stop falling apart. Down 4 early. Corner 3 is missed, but Banchero will track down the rebound, get it over to A.J. Griffin, who drives the lane in a beautiful feed inside. It's slammed home by Theo John, who averages 2.9 points per game. He did his job, so he can go ahead and go home. All right, I got looks like I got a message from Luke. Let's see if Luke's telling it. Oh, Luke unsent the message and then sent it. No, Luke, I don't believe this one. Luke, I need you to turn around and go like this so I can see the court and you. I mean, I'm kind of believe you. That's a hard pick to get. But if you get me a pick with you with the court to your back, then I'll definitely believe you. Leave it to Luke to be messaging me during Duke and North Carolina. He's got Duke and North Carolina in the Final Four. He's watching my stream. He's at the game with Duke and North Carolina in the Final Four. He's watching my stream, taking pictures. 13-11, North Carolina with the lead after the three-point make just now. Missed three-point shot by Duke, and North Carolina, a terrible job getting the rebound there, and that ends up in a two-point bucket by A.J. Griffin. We're knotted up at 13. Carolina had three guys there, and none of them could come down with it. Hurricane Ivan hit 2 weeks after I arrived on campus in 2004 and killed the town. Pensacola was nice before, but a mess after. Yeah, that is my concern. I don't do hurricanes. I would leave every single time. It's unfortunate. Stay with North Carolina. We're about 9 minutes in here. Going to commercial break. Great play there by A.J. Griffin. 13-13. Wouldn't have it any other way. We got a tie game here. Austin says, that spring game, I got jersey signed by Dickinson. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna give a scale of 1 to 10 on each signature, and I see Kaepernick, so that's gonna cause a lot of drama. But I'm gonna give a scale of 1 to 10 on each signature. All right, here we go. Dickinson, I'll give it I'm a Michigan fan, obviously. Dickinson, I'll give that I'll give it an 8. That's pretty cool. Denard Robinson, love him. I'm gonna give it a 10. Devin Funchess. Terrible quarterback, though, as far as throwing the ball. Devin Funchess, I liked Funchess. I'll give that a 7.5. Gentry, I like Gentry. I'll also give that a 7 point. I'll give him a 7. Cade, I will give well, he's not going to have a lot of big time allure in the future or whatever. So we'll just give him a 6.5. Edwards, I like that guy. I'll give you a 7 on that. He could be a future star. JJ McCarthy, love it. Give me a 9. Eric All, I'll give that. Love his enthusiasm and how hard he plays. I'll give it a 7. Schoonmaker, also a 7. Haskins, love that one. How about an 8? Hinton, we'll give that a 7. 7. Hawkins, we'll give it a 6.5. Gray, 6. Baldwin, 6. And Kaepernick is going to be this can be the controversial one for people, but I'll give that I'll be in the middle here. I'll give it like a 7. Warren, we'll give that that's pretty cool. It's back in the day. I'll give that a 6.5 or a 7. Let's give a 7. Moore, who's Moore? Is that the coach? Sherman Moore or whatever? Sherwin Moore or whatever his name is. If so, I'll give that a 6. And then Moody, love a good field goal kicker. I'll give Moody a 9. He's gonna be a stud in the NFL. That's a really good one, actually. Honestly, that might be one of the better ones just because I think he's gonna be a good kicker. Look how good he was at Michigan. All right, here we go. Let's go rapid fire since I did that whole ranking system. Ray and his son are killing it. We are. That's my boy. Ray, look at Facebook Messenger. I'll have to look at it again when you send me the other picture, my man. Just John gonna have to do a lot more. Agreed, my man. Agreed, Ballin. Had to move my phone because my computer is too glitchy. That's not good. Nice stream. Thank you, King Randy. You know I'm always happy to do it, brother. Duke will win the game. I guarantee it, says Joe Namath. I like it, Christopher. That's a good one. Ray, don't look at Facebook Messenger. It's always dangerous when Luke asks you to. But he did have a picture. He just didn't have a picture with the court to his back. That's what I want. I want to see Luke in the picture so I can know that it's there. It says he's active now, so he might be trying to send it. I fell asleep in the big house, and that's the biggest arena in America. That's a big accomplishment. Ray, MLS is now hiring. There you go. My ranking system is flawless. Rod Moore, Davis Warren. Oh, Davis Warren. Oh, you know, I was thinking of third string quarterback. Okay, that's a little worse. Davis Warren, he got a lot of PT today. I'll give that a 5. Rod Moore, I like him actually. I do like Rod Moore. I'm gonna give a 6 on that. Warren, I thought you were talking about Man, I'm getting older. This is how I know. Didn't we have a cornerback back in the day? Warren. What was his first name? His last name was Warren. Was it Donovan Warren? It's going to drive me nuts, so I'm looking it up. Yeah, Donovan Warren. That's who I thought you were talking about. Donovan Warren. Hot take 8. That's some good signatures, though, Austin. Really good ones. Hot take, Aiden Hutchinson's a future Hall of Famer. I actually don't know if that's a hot take, man. I'm not saying that as a Michigan guy. I think if he can stay healthy, I think he's going to be really good. Maybe not Hall of Famer, though. But I think for sure plenty of Pro Bowls. Breakaway layup there, but Duke with some good transition defense. They'll get the block. North Carolina up 14-13. We're going the other way with it. Banchero out to Griffin. Griffin drives the lane left side with his left. Rolls off the rim. Rebounded by North Carolina. Johnny Juzang is depressed. He thinks he should be in the Final Four and not UNC. Johnny Juzang. My prediction, Duke 75-67. Fair enough. 73-69 is what I got, so we're not too far apart. Ray, I'm tipsy, LOL. Oh, Colton, you don't get tipsy on drinking those apple cider drinks. If Jones and Johns come back, I'm going on a 5-hour rant. I can tell. You're going to start a whole new YouTube channel on it. Basket up and in for Duke. It's 15-14. 10 minutes left here in the first. We're halfway through. Let's go North Carolina, says King Randy. I'm down for it. Yo, I agree about Kaepernick too. Got it to get it. But if I don't like it later, I'll scrub it out. King smiling. Banchero on the other end. It's 17-16. 9:45 remaining here in the first. Thanks for joining us, guys. Got 25 people in the house. Hit that like button. You can see my displeasure. I know. John's better not come back, says Austin. Yeah. No, he's coming back. Ain't no way he's leaving. He definitely ain't ready to go pro, but he's going to think he's going to have to come back. Spring game was amazing. I don't know about all that. How are you? I'm doing great, my friend. Doing great. Could use some rest. My son wore me out this weekend, but inside Keels with his right while going to the left. Nice play there. Now Duke's got a 3-point lead. I think this is their biggest lead here in this game as North Carolina's played rather well. It's been a good game here early on. Not as much scoring as you like to see, but North Carolina's going to have to get better in the paint. Bacot kind of ran his mouth or whatever before this game. He better step it up because Duke has 16 out of their 19 points in the paint. That's huge. Too easy for Duke. North Carolina with a bucket of their own makes it 19-18, and now Duke running the motion offense. Banchero on the spin, swings it out to Keels. Keels pump fake, drives left. It's a nice play by Keels, man. Small things where you can tell Coach K and his experience. And, I mean, Keels with the beautiful pump fake there, and then immediately as soon as his guy left his feet, he took off to the lane and knew where to go and went with it. Yeah, everything was beautiful on that play. That was gorgeous. Bench points 10 for Duke, 0 for North Carolina. With the right, lean-in runner missed there by North Carolina, rebounded by Duke. Moore goes coast to coast, but he misses the layup. He got too far into it. And it's going to go out of bounds here. And we'll go to another commercial break. Yes, with 7:55 left here in the first half. 21-18, Duke with the lead. Wow, says King Randy. Great game so far. I think it is. I think it's a good one. A lot better than that first one. I'll tell you that. Gamexis, good. All right. What up, Harold? Or game is good. Game is good, right? Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. Great game so far. I agree, my friend. Your scoreboard is ahead of the real ESPN channel. That's not good. Yeah, I just have – that's no good. Yeah, I just have it on ESPN.com or whatever, so that can never change. This game over the Villanova game, yeah, no joke. I agree. Villanova kept – I really don't think Villanova played that poorly. I think Kansas just lit it up from three-point range there in that first 10 minutes, and Nova could never recover from it. And I really wouldn't even say they were playing poor, lazy defense or whatever. Kansas was just doing a good job, like finding the open shot. And even if they didn't have an open shot, they were hitting, man. They earned that win today for sure. Kansas did. They looked dominant. Tipsy, LOL. What are you tipsy on? You drink cider beers. You can't get tipsy on cider beers. Take about 14 of those. I actually wouldn't be that mad if we can tournament Brandon John. If we get tournament Brandon Johns, yeah, that wouldn't be near as bad, would it? Oh, Brandon Johns. Okay, how about this, Ball? And if you said one had to stay and one had to go, which one would you want to stay and which one would you want to go? Mine would be Devontae Jones stay and Brandon Johns go. Colton drunk? Sounds like it. You know how you can tell Colton's drunk? It's because he's spelling things correctly. That was a good one, actually. I don't usually always give myself credit for good comments, but that was a great one. You can tell Colton's drunk because he's spelling correctly. He only has typos and goof ups when he's sober. Let's see. Only the state of North Carolina cares about this game, according to CNN. The other 49 states care about calling Mickey Mouse a he and Minnie Mouse a she. That's not true, actually, Al, is it? I think it'd be the other way. I think that'd be Fox News, right? Because Fox News would be the ones that want it to stay biologically as he and she. It'd be the other way around. They would CNN would want Minnie Mouse to be called a he and Mickey Mouse a she. Mike's and Smirnoff. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I remember when I was 18. It's wild. Those were wild days, Colton. Whew. Enjoy them while they last, man. Hi, I am new. Hello, Alicia. Good to see you in the house, my friend. Welcome. It's 21-18. Duke with the lead here. Who you rooting for, Alicia? Devontae Jones, at least he came on late. Johns didn't do squat. Agree completely, Ballin. Good pick there. I know you're 22, Colton. It was a joke. It's a joke. Did you see my other joke where I said we can tell you're drunk or we can tell you're tipsy because you're actually spelling things correctly? Been commenting since the Elite Eight games, and Colton has spelled 35% of his words correctly. That's a true statement. All right, inbound pass. Fade away, and they're going to call a foul on that. Looked like a little ticky-tacky there. Jeremy Roach on the fadeaway. He draws the contact. He'll go to the line for two. Jones still pissed me off for the record. I think he did. Colton is tipsy because his easy chair that he sits on has only 3 coaster wheels, not the standard 4. So, sorry, Ray. Missed first stream playing video games with my son, but made this one. Don't got to apologize for that, Jimmy. As a man who just spent 3 days in a row with his son, I can certainly understand that, my friend. So don't apologize for that. Good to have you, Jimmy, as always. I hate college basketball. It's the same teams. See, I disagree. I mean, like last year, it's 4 completely different teams this year as last year. So I disagree. Respectfully, my friend. Hey, I am spelling everything right. Maybe I should be tipsy more often. No joke. Maybe every day. Hey, Colton, maybe when you go to that job interview on Monday, you should be tipsy. Ball stolen by Roach there. We're going the other way with it. Duke with it. Pump fake. Moore. Drive. Reverse layup. That was a beautiful play. Man, he scooped it and did a little 2-hand oopsie under. It was beautiful. Michigan man, where you from? Says Brandon, Ohio, he says. Hey, Ray, hope you're doing well. Go Tar Heels. What up, Joker? Good to see you as always, my friend. I'm rooting a little bit more for the Tar Heels, but I'm cool with Duke only because it's Coach K's last year. Otherwise, I would not want Duke to win this. I've always rooted for the Tar Heels over Duke. Always good to see you, Joker. God bless you, brother, man. Really appreciate you, man. Al, my friend keeps falling out the chair, LOL. Well, are y'all sharing the chair, Colton? Michigan man is from Columbus. He's a Putin spy. Why you at Michigan, man? Rebound there by North Carolina. RJ Davis with it, guarded by Roach. Swings it out to Caleb Love. 6:38 remaining here in the first half. Duke up 24-20. Been a pretty good game. Not as much scoring as I'd like, but that can maybe happen in the second half there. Missed shot there. Rebound by Banchero, the future Detroit Piston. That's my boy. Roach on the drive. Bacot says, get that stuffed crust pizza out of here. It's 24-20. 6:21 remaining, and we're going to another commercial break. Lame. I was at a sports store to get some baseball stuff for my pickup season, and it was Ann Arbor, so I had the spring game on then. It ended when I was at Buffalo Wild Wings, and it ended. There you go, Connie. What a day. Oh, we're not going to commercial break. Good. Really all college sports, but I respect your opinion also. Appreciate you, Braden. I agree with you on all. I agree with you on the other college sports. Well, maybe not the other sports, but football for sure. Basketball, I think, is pretty diverse, man. There's a lot of parity in basketball. Just last year alone, there was UCLA, Gonzaga, Houston, and Baylor. So 4 completely different teams than what we got this year. Why are you, says Brandon, a fan? Are you asking me? Oh, I think you're asking Michigan, man. But, hey, maybe Jones has his inner Mike Smith in him. Nope, he doesn't. They don't play the same. I like Mike Smith's way of playing. Jones is just a little bit too slow for the offense to be a point guard for my taste. Michigan fan, if I go there, I'm a 4th generation. Here you go. The chair, Ray. Noted. Never been to Columbus, gladly. Yeah, I've never been to hell either. I hope not to get in there. I'm an avid Christian, and I feel like I do things as much by the book as possible, so I think I'll be all right. I'm sorry I won't be here Monday because I'm going to watch the game with my mom, but no, I appreciate you streaming all of March Madness. It's been an awesome time. I agree, Joker. It's been a lot of fun, my friend, and no need to apologize for that, man. I hope you guys have some fun watching it, for sure. Tell your mom I said hello. Say Ray from Montat Sports says hello. Enjoy the show. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, okay, cool, man, says Brandon. But, hey, I'm hoping for a good season from the Tigers. There you go. Opening up with the White Sox, apparently. Looking forward to it. 24-22, Duke with the lead here over North Carolina. Ray Media is confused. Why is CNN colors red and Fox News colors blue? You did bring up a good point. You brought that up the other day, I think, or somebody did. That's a good one. I actually never thought about that. Colton can't even spell his name correctly. I love football, and I'm an Alabama fan, and it makes me kind of angry. We play Georgia and Notre Dame every year. Not about Notre Dame. You don't play Notre Dame that often unless it's in the playoffs. But Georgia, yes, a lot of times. Jacob Sports Networks is in the house. What's up, my friend? He says, nice. I'm so tipsy. Good Lord. The Lord is good, my friend. That's a tough comparison, says Ballin. It's not a comparison. Mike Smith's way better. I like the way Mike Smith played. He's one of my more favorite point guards. I liked him a lot last year on last year's team. That's played for Michigan. Trey Burke's definitely number 1. I feel like Derek Walton's up there for me. I like Mike Smith more than Xavier Simpson, honestly. Most people would probably pick Simpson in that case. I think Mike Smith is a better shooter, so I'll take Mike Smith. Bacot down low. He misses after 2 rebounds on the offensive end by North Carolina. He misses, but he does draw the foul. He'll have 2 to try to tie this up at 24. But it's whatever, says Braden. I'm in playoffs. Feel you, my friend. Thank you for streaming this. We will miss you, man, when you take a break. Thanks, Colin. I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot, man. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do, man. I'll figure it out. I'll be around for sure. The baseball, I want to do baseball streams every blue moon, like once every other week, maybe. Bacot makes the first free throw, 24-23. Don't imagine many people will be in those, though. No, not many people like baseball. And they're a little bit longer than these college basketball games. But, we'll do what we can do. I'm hoping by football season I'll really have this Amazon thing figured out and a lot better method towards it and stuff like that to where I can do more YouTube work. Notice how Nova's defense just disappeared today? Yeah, no joke. I do feel like that was credited to Kansas's really good ball movement, and they were just hit every shot too. I do 81 points given up. Come on now. They didn't play like their defense played way too good against Michigan and Ohio State. Our offenses did not show up in those games. That's what I was like, man, if Michigan got Nova's worst effort, probably one of them. 39 in the house. Duke up 26-24 with 4:42 left here in the first. North Carolina with the ball. They get it inside to Bacot. Bacot working baseline. He's going to have to pass it back out. He doesn't have position. Working around 7 seconds on shot clock. Love, floater in the paint. He nods it up at 26. Nice take there by Love, who's had a very impressive tournament here. Not going to lie, I miss Mike Smith out of everybody from last year's team. Agreed. A healthy Livers was pretty dope. Franzi, I don't know, there's a lot, but I like Mike Smith. He was kind of the glue that held it all together. 28-26, Banchero with the make in the paint. He's got 7 points off 3 of 6 shooting. We got 4 minutes left here in the first. My first Tigers game at Comerica Park was when Verlander threw his first no-hitter. Ooh, what a day. I've only been to one Tigers game at Comerica. Tigers versus, who did we play? Indians. And we won. That was 2015. Theo John has 4 fouls? No way. That guy has 4 fouls? It's the first half. I mean, Theo John is like, he plays a lot of minutes, but he's, if you're going to have a guy with 4 fouls, you'd rather it be him than somebody else like Mark Williams or somebody. But how does that guy have 4 fouls in one half? That is wild. I want to make sure I heard correctly. Yeah, he really does. 4 fouls. You only get 5 in college basketball. How do you commit? He's not even a starter. How are you a backup committing 4 fouls? Like that's literally all he's done in this game. Jalen Rose, I didn't get to see him play. I probably would have liked him. I was born, but I was too young. We believe in you, Ray. Thanks, Colton. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, you got to do something once in a while. Yeah, I'll be here every now and then. We love you, Ray Gun. Love you too, Luke. You the man. Team Carrot says, go Heels. Best of luck, brother. I would come because they are fun. Thanks, my friend. Yeah, I'll probably be here every now and then for the Tigers games and a couple other things, You still doing the draft, Ray? Yes, I will be here for the draft. Yes. Only thing that could keep me from the draft is, what night is that on? Is that on a Thursday? Just now thought about this. I might have my son on that week. I alternate weeks where 1 week I have him a Wednesday through Saturday. And then the next week I only have him on Wednesday. So that could be the only issue. So we'll have to see about that. Forgot about that. Dang it. I'll be here for the baseball streams. I come here for the community and conversation, not the game. Yeah, there's a lot of people who do that. I think we could get maybe 20-something people. And if I did it more often, but I just don't think I'll be doing it too often or whatever, It's just, I don't know. Baseball's kind of a sport where I really would like to just sit back and actually just sit on my couch and just watch it and not call it. I've told you guys that before. Like some of these streamers, man, I feel like they feel like if they're going to watch the game, they might as well call the game. And I do understand that as that aspect or whatever, but I don't know. I've really tried to be, you guys know that I've really tried to be patient with my YouTube journey. If you really believe that YouTube's not going anywhere, and I don't think it is, I don't think it's going anywhere for years and years and years. So I'm just not in as big of a hurry as everybody else is. I really want to enjoy the process and not wear myself out and just build a community, man, and actually build a real community. How about hockey, Ray? Go Canes and Pens. I don't watch much hockey. But I used to back in the day. I've admitted on here that I'm kind of a bandwagon Red Wings fan because I used to watch us. But in my defense, if you don't love hockey, then you have no reason to buy the hockey pass or whatever on DirecTV. And so, the Red Wings used to be on TV all the time because they were good. And now they don't play them on TV, so I never get to see them. It's trivia time. Easy first question, Ray. In 1920, Babe Ruth began playing right field for the New York Yankees. Who played right field for the Yankees the year before in 1919? Joe DiMaggio? I don't know. I don't know positions that people played. DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, Mickey Mantle. I don't know. I know players, but not positions back then. I don't know what Yogi Berra played catcher, right? Babe Ruth you said played right field. He also didn't he play first and catch and pitcher as well? I feel like DiMaggio was an outfielder. I could be wrong. Mickey Mantle was also an outfielder, right? Lou Gehrig, I don't know what position he played. Who's the guy that Roger Maris? He played outfield, but that was way years later, right? I don't know what's my life is. I'm supposed to oppose. I don't know what's my life is. I'm opposed with Starbucks and sports. Ballin. I don't know what's my life is. I'm opposed with Starbucks and sports. I don't know what that's trying to say. You said, holy crap. What, says Michigan man? 4 fouls already. Behave yourself, young man. Laugh out loud. Yeah, 4 fouls. That is crazy. On the 1-1, Bacot misses. 28-26 is your score. Lips, says Colton. When I was a kid, my dad took me to opening day every year for about 8 years in Cincinnati. Ooh, I like that, Ross. Yeah. Tell me. God, I shouldn't bring this up. It's personal stuff, but this isn't as bad as some of the other things I bring up. But tell me y'all's honest opinion. Act like you don't know me, okay? And you're hearing this for the first time ever from somebody. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You don't know my personality or anything. Obviously you guys know my dad passed away. He's a big Michigan fan. He raised me up as a Michigan fan. It's a bond. It's our tightest bond. Like, we've had lots of things where we're close about, but we both love sports in general, but Michigan is like, it was everything for us. So I, of course, want that bond for my son, right? Well, my in-laws, soon to be ex-in-laws, and I'll get back to the game quickly, but my ex-in-laws, soon to be ex-in-laws, they're Clemson Tigers fans, and they keep telling my son to say go Tigers and that he needs to root for Clemson and da-da-da because they're Clemson fans. And I asked my ex today to tell them, I asked my ex today to say, you need to tell them to stop. They know that I want to raise him up as a Michigan fan. It's really important to me. I shared that bond with my dad, and I want Trey to share that bond with me. I want him to be a Michigan fan. And she's being a prick about it. Like, I mean, plain and simple, being a prick about it. Just like, no, he can root for whoever he wants to. I'm not going to tell him who he roots for or whatever and stuff like that. And I'm like, I think it's disrespectful. I think my soon-to-be ex-in-laws they selfishly want him to be a Clemson Tigers fan, and I selfishly want him to be a Michigan fan, but I'm his dad, and they're just his grandparents. So that's how I feel. But let me know honest, neutral opinions. If you never met me and you heard that, and you heard somebody wanted their tightest bond as a Michigan fan with their son or whatever, and the in-laws are trying to sneak in there and like try to make him root for another team. I found out because we were in Greenville walking around, and there were Clemson balls and stuff. And he was like, go Tigers, Daddy. Gramps tells me to say go Tigers. And I'm like, nah, man, I ain't cool with that. And they know it too. They know it's important to me. I've talked to them about it before because they bought him the day he was born at the hospital. They bought him a Clemson shirt or whatever. And I thought it was the rudest thing ever. He it's the day my son's born, and they're out there buying a Clemson shirt because they want him to be a Clemson fan. And it's like, try to take away the joy of it or whatever. It pissed me off. So anyways, I made him return the shirt. I said, you need to go back down there in the shop. He's not going to wear that. I'm not dealing with it. You got to put your foot down, man. And people need to have boundaries. I just could never do that. If I was a grandparent, I could never do that to my son-in-laws, who's trying to raise his son a certain team or whatever. I'm not going to lie. I haven't seen y'all's responses yet. I'm going to look at it in just a second once I catch up. But I'm not going to lie. Like, I was pretty mean about it. It's probably the meanest. I'm not one of those guys that send mean texts. 3-point shot there. Bang! Up and in for Duke. It's 34-28. I'm not one of those guys that send mean texts or whatever, because days later it kind of cools off and you regret it. But I did tell her, I was like, either you're going to handle this or I'm going to. I'm going to tell you right now because it needs to be handled. And if you don't handle it, I'm going to be texting them myself. And you don't want it. I mean, you probably don't want me talking to your parents the way I would talk to your parents, ex or not. I will talk. I will say what I really believe or whatever if she doesn't do something about it. On the breakaway layup, Caleb Love gets it in. It's 34-20, 34-32. North Carolina now on a run. All right, let's catch up here. When I was a kid, my dad, got that one. That sent me on a big rant, Ross. I apologize for that. How? He's the backup to Mark Williams. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. The backup, and he's out there with 4 fouls. Watching WrestleMania. There you go. I'm sure Colton is as well. You think the game will stay under 152.5? Yes, I do. Way under. I mean, even if they have a lack of defense next half, I don't see it getting over that, Terrell or Terrell. Me too, Norma guy, says Colton. Gourmet pizza rolls warming up. Gourmet. What up, Majorison? Good to see you, brother. Trust God and enjoy the process. Something I need to apply to my life. My man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that. I watch a lot of Gary Vee, who's an entrepreneur or whatever, and he can be a little extreme, but he does say the process, kind of like Nick Saban, right? No, just enjoy the process, man. If you burn out, then environmentalists and doomsayers say YouTube will burn out. YouTube will. You think the game could? Yes, I do. Joe DiMaggio, center field. All right, so I was right about that. I didn't know center field, but Mickey Mantle, right field. I think I did know that because Maris played near him. I think Maris played center field or left field, right? Lou Gehrig, first base. That was going to be my guess, actually. When Yogi didn't catch, he played left field in the 1960 World Series. You know everything, Al. Michigan all the way, Ray. Father and son bond is the most precious bond there is. In fact, it's biblical. It is biblical. You're right, Christopher. Thank you. You got to let your kid be a fan of whoever they want. Forcing things isn't good parenting, in my opinion. Thank you for your opinion, Stompin. I really do appreciate it. I'm not even I wanted honest, feedback. I will say, maybe I word it wrong. I'm not forcing him to be a Michigan fan. I'm just buying him Michigan shirts and stuff like that and having him say go blue and everything. It's not like I'm you have to root for Michigan or whatever. I'm just encouraging it kind of thing. I agree with you. I think it's the same concept as forcing them to what they want to do with their life or whatever, or forcing him to play sports. I don't agree with that. I think that if he wants to play sports, that's great. I will encourage it. If I notice that he might be athletic or whatever, I'll encourage it. Hey, buddy, do you want to play sports or whatever? But if he doesn't want to, then he just won't play sports, So I think I worded that. I think you got the wrong idea. I'm not forcing it. That's the problem I have with them is they're trying to force him to be a Clemson fan in a combative nature with what I am hoping for or whatever. And I'm not forcing him to be a Michigan fan, but now I feel like I have to compete with them for who he roots for. I might be drunk, LOL, says Colton. Very disrespectful. Bonds with your son are very important. Yeah, that it's almost like it's not just sharing the same team. It's just I want to be able to watch the game with my son and us cheer for the same team and stuff like that. I think that, that was Saturdays with my dad, and that's how I want it to be with me and him. And I just can't imagine otherwise. It's literally, it's like my whole life. It's been one of the, in terms of having a son or whatever. If you told me I was going to have a son when I get older, that's the thing I wanted. That's one of the biggest things that were important to me was that bond. Same bond that I had with my dad. Watching Michigan, back and, have good teams, never usually great every year, and watching Detroit lose the next day every game. Tell your kid Tigers are big pussycats. It's a true story. So she says she won't tell him who to root for unless it's her side of the family. Sounds like an ex. Yeah, that's a good point, Ross. That's the thing. It's like she's okay with them. She's okay with them saying it to him or whatever, but she's not okay with me. She's a nice woman. She really is, but she is not. She's not been nice to me. I'll tell you that. I've heard about that plenty of times where exes, no matter how nice they are, women, when they leave, they're pricks, man. They're pricks. They just, it's they just they're so cold afterwards. 44 in the house. It's 34-34. We're going to commercial break here, almost halftime. True, says Michigan, man. I don't know if a tight bond needs to be forced in one direction. I think one will form naturally. Yes, but it's going to be hard to form that tight bond when and they have more money than me too, by the way. So it's going to be hard to form that tight bond when her family's out there buying Clemson gear and everything else or whatever. We're already in South Carolina, so he's already going to be heavily influenced by all these fans or whatever. So, yeah, I think it's wrong for them to do that knowing what you were trying to do. Yes, correct. They are full aware of that. Yeah, forcing things leads to resentment. Yes, correct. No, I agree with that statement. I love the energy of the Final Four. It's like nothing else. Me too, my friend. Me too. It's one of those things. I almost love the Final Four more than I do more than the championship. But I will say that Kansas Villanova game took a little away from it. Ray, you didn't read the trivia answer. Yeah, I did. Did you miss it, Al? I read it with all the positions. Joe DiMaggio center field, Mickey Mantle right field, Lou Gehrig first base. When Yogi didn't catch, he played left field in the 1960 World Series. Yeah, I read that. Good evening. Hope you're doing good. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you, my friend. Good to have you in the house. And one there by Jeremy Roach, 36-34. With 3 seconds remaining here in the first half. Man, Roach, the point guard, playing tough and strong in the paint like he's a freaking forward. My dad and I have had some of the best moments in life because I was a fan of the same team we rooted for. Not their kid. They can't force him to root for who they root for. Go Blue, my man. I want a kid, but I'm not ready. Colton's drunk. He's just like, I want a kid, but I'm just not ready. 3-point play is completed by Roach. Now 2 seconds left. Half course heave, and it's no good. 37-34. Duke has the lead at the half. 57 in the house. 37-34 is your score. Blue Devils with the lead over North Carolina. We got a good one brewing here in New Orleans at the Caesars Dome, I think it's called. Okay, I see. When I was a kid, I was a Steelers fan, then eventually turned to a Browns fan in 2001. Fandom can change either way. Yes, I agree. I just don't want them to be swaying him disrespectfully when they know how important it is to me. I just couldn't imagine doing the same. Like if I just couldn't imagine doing the same if the cards were the other way. I wouldn't step over if my ex wanted a bond with Trey in some other way or whatever. I wouldn't try to sway him some other way, and if my mom tried to sway him some other way, me and my mom would have a word. I would say something to my mom. I'd say boundaries are very important, man. From in-laws and grandparents, they're one of the worst at it. In-laws, like, here's a good example. If my, when Trey was a young kid or whatever, my mom grew up in a different generation, and and here in the South or whatever, where, she would try to do these things like feed Trey candies and stuff that he does not need to be eating at 2 years old. He could choke over them and stuff. And my mom's like, oh, he'll be fine. She was one of those kind of people or whatever. And it's like, and I knew that Michelle, granted, she wasn't my ex at the time, we were together, but you got to speak up, in that moment. So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, stop disrespecting what we're asking of you. We're asking you not to feed him that stuff because he could choke over it. And Michelle's very much concerned about it. And so you need to stop. I think it's important for the child, for me to say something to my mom when something, and dad when he was alive, and the other way around. I shouldn't have to be the one to say it to her parents, but I will. I will if things don't change soon. What up, Bruin? Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you. Hope you're doing well. My dad is a Browns fan. I root for who they play because I like winner. Forget John's getting all 5 spots on the all wussy team. Theo John gets a spot for 4,500. Oh my goodness. If you got the last name John or John, you just are dookie, man. Yes, folks, On Taps is talking Clemson Tiger football in an NCAA Final Four game. See, I told you, right? Nobody cares about this game except North Carolina. I love everyone, says Colton. Uh-oh. Colton is having a day, man. How did you know, LOL? It's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious, Colton. I want Duke to win, says Alicia. Thanks for letting me know, Alicia. I'm cool with Duke winning. I'm like, I'd say I'm 55 on North Carolina, 45 on Duke. I hear you about the ex being prick thing. When I got divorced, my ex took all my medals and all the money I'd brought home from all the countries I went to. That's crazy, man. Now she's acting very out of character, and I'm cool with it. I understand it. Like that's just what people do. They put up this wall and this barrier or whatever, and it is what it is. Great way to look at it. When my son was younger, I tried to get him to watch some sports, but he didn't like it, so I let him do his own thing. I think that's the only way to be, honestly, man. I agree with what who was it that said earlier? Stompin' Peak. Like when I think Stompin' Peak's the one that said it, that they'll eventually resent you or whatever. If you try to force it, it leads to resentment. I agree with that 100%. But I do agree that you can encourage it. Like it's okay to encourage it. You just can't want it so badly for somebody else that you know, I think my dad did a great job of that growing up. Like he really, his first son, my brother who passed away, he wasn't very good at sports. And so he only played sports every now and then because he knew that dad wanted him to play, but he wasn't very good at it. So I think my dad really was excited that I was good at sports, and but he never forced me to do anything. He did. There was one time where he was really upset that I decided to leave a baseball team, but that was it. My dad wanted one of his to, but that's just because he didn't like me quitting. He not that he didn't like me. I don't know. My dad wanted one of his to like sports like him, but he thought it was going to be my brother. Instead, it was me. And after the 2013 season, I started showing interest in college football. He didn't think I was serious about it, and I still like it 10 years later. And unfortunately, he passed away back in 2016. And now I watch and cheer for Buckeyes and honor my dad and his memory. That's awesome, Lisa. That's a great story. Buckeyes or not, that's a great story, my friend. I really appreciate you sharing that. Yeah, you know, like that's a good thing to say too. By the way, we're at halftime, 37-34. We got 69 in the house. Nice. That's a good way to put it too, Lisa, because that's important too. Gender. You know, like, you know, maybe moms don't usually do this, but you know, people expect for women to, you know, for girls to like this and do this or whatever. And if they like sports, like let them like sports, you know, even though it's a little bit more rare or whatever than guys liking sports. But there's a lot of NFL female fans. What's up, Ray? Just checking in and saying what's up to everyone. Hope all is well and have a good rest of the night. My man, Mark, appreciate you, brother. God bless you, man. Always good to see you. Go Blue, brother. Did you watch the spring game? I actually decided to be a Michigan fan when I was about 8 because my dad and grandpa were Buckeye fans, and it was always fun to argue with them. There you go. What? Oh, man. Ross, that is crazy. I'm glad you came to the good side, my friend, but if my son becomes a Buckeye fan now, we're going to have some problems. We're going to have some real problems. Then I might forget everything I said about like giving him a choice and stuff like that. You ain't going to be no Buckeye. Can't do that. In-laws lean closer to outlaws. No joke. They you know, they're doing this stuff to piss me off. I know what they're doing. It is what they're, you know, my thing too is I've been so lenient for a lot of stuff. Like, just small stuff. Like, I don't want to air too much dirty laundry, but just small stuff. Like on the holidays, both holidays for Thanksgiving and Christmas, it actually worked out to where I had my long weeks with my son. So technically I was supposed to have them on both Thanksgiving and Christmas. And, you know, I'm just looking for his best interest or whatever in each scenario. And I don't think they're doing that. So like I knew that it was very important to her and my in-laws to have him there on Christmas and on Thanksgiving. So I let her have him for both days, even though it was my day to have him. And that's the kind of flexibility I'm looking for on the other end from them, and I'm not getting that. Colton says, LOL, at least Theo John was on a good team. Yeah, good point there. We made the Sweet 16 balling. I'm having a day. Hey, it's good, Colton. It's actually good to see you like this. You need to get some drinks in you, have some fun, have a good Saturday. Don't go too crazy, though, man. Don't wake up with a hangover. Hello, Rita. Good to have you in the house. She says, go Duke. Best of luck. They're up by 3 at the half here, 37-34. But yeah, John, if you remove the S, Johns, if you remove the S, I still don't give a flying crap. What up, Garrett? Good to see you, brother. Haven't been on much. I've been helping my grandpa. Opinions on both games today. Thanks for asking that, brother. Appreciate that. Villanova and Kansas. I just felt like I felt like Villanova played fine. Like most people are going to disagree with that, but if you really watch, like Kansas did a good job swinging the ball around and finding open shots in the first half, and they hit a lot of threes, and they really made Villanova pay for getting out of position every now and then. And Villanova was never able to actually put the pedal to the metal and come back. And without Justin Moore, he averaged 15.2 points per game. He was their second leading scorer. Him being out was a huge deal. He's also a big facilitator, driving the lane and stuff. That's big. As far as this game goes, I think it's a great game, man. Started out slow, not a lot of scoring or whatever. Second portion of the first half has been a little bit more of firepower. I think it's good, man. It's interesting. Duke with way too many points in the paint. North Carolina's going to have to toughen up there. And as far as Duke is concerned, I think they're doing a lot of things right. North Carolina's hitting a lot of tough shots. Do you watch Michigan football spring game? If so, what did you think about it? I did. I watched a little bit of it, not too much. My biggest takeaways were that I feel like Dunlap played really well. I like the way Blake Corum played. And I was really a big fan of, dang it, I forgot his name again. Number zero, the receiver. I forgot his name again. Darius something. I'll know it soon. He's going to be a household name soon. He's a great route runner, good hands. I usually don't put too much stock on one game, but I can just tell he's got like this confidence factor about him. I like the way he plays. Nice amount of watchers. Yeah, I got 67 in the house now. Please do hit that like button if you haven't already, and consider subscribing to the channel. We're going to hit 10,000 one day. Everyone wants Duke to win because the Coach K is legendary. That'd be fun. Be dope. Buckeyes or not, says Majorison. I might do a YouTube video on John's lowlights for some laughs. I think that's a good one. Ray, tell John Lou, a lot of people hate North Carolina. Dude, I've never hated North Carolina. See, somebody that lives in South Carolina, I know about this rivalry pretty well. I actually want to, go one of these games or whatever one day. Should have went there while Coach K was there, but pretty pricey, I guess. But I've always, you kind of got to pick a side as a neutral fan here or whatever and see. But I've always chosen North Carolina. Timeout game or not. Yo, what up, Ray? Just checking in. I wish Michigan was playing in this game, but still, what a game. Hopefully it comes down to the wire. I think it's a great one. Always good to see you, Arya. Yeah, this is a good one, man. It's what you like to see. That Villanova-Kansas game was a little bit tough to call. It's been, St. Peter's and North Carolina last week. And it's been some bad ones here lately. But tonight's been great. Always good to see you, Arya. Appreciate you, man. You think it will be overtime? I don't think so. But that'll be a problem with your points spread. That's for sure, obviously. I watched the Michigan spring game earlier. Looking forward to our Buckeye spring game. And she is only doing that out of spite, so that's all it is. Yeah, I think so too. I think that people I don't want to read too far into it, but I've kind of watched a lot of like therapists and stuff like that since everything's happened. I mean, when you're going through a divorce, it's, you're kind of looking for closure and reasons and stuff like that. And I've heard that I've heard from most therapists said that whenever they're acting like that or whatever, and they're angry, they still get angry about things or whatever. When you just bring up something regular and you're not even really being mean about it and they get angry towards you. I heard that often means that they don't really know it. It's kind of subconscious, but they're not actually over it the way they think they're over it. But, maybe I'm just projecting. I don't really care either way. I'm the same way. My whole family is Buckeye fans, actually. Live 20 minutes from the stadium, but somebody at my school was a U of M fan and it just turned from there. That is wild, man. It's wild how people become fans. My story's not near as cool as that, Dad just lived in Sturgis and raised me up as a Michigan fan. Hey, Ray, sorry I'm late. I do feel weird, though, sometimes because, I'm becoming one of the bigger, there's Steve Dace and there's some other bigger Michigan guys, obviously Woodward Sports or whatever, and there's some others. But I'm becoming one of the bigger Michigan, quote unquote, representatives here on YouTube. And I think people get genuinely confused when they see my channel for the first time. And when they see my channel for the first time and they say, they hear like this Southern accent. Hey, Ray, sorry I'm late. You're good, Christina. Don't apologize. Don't lose your testimony with your son over sports. Be a man of honor, and your son will know what team to root for. You're on the winning team, Ray. Prayers. Thanks, Craig. I appreciate that. A good story about that is my dad actually had this problem with me. I started out as a Lions fan. He never had it with Michigan. I was always a Michigan fan. But I started out as a Lions fan, and the Cowboys were so popular. And my third grade teacher She was a huge Cowboys fan, and she did that. She did what I'm saying is a problem. Is she was like, not even encouraged. She was like telling us, y'all should root for the Cowboys. Y'all should root. That is not her place. and a lot of people, I fell for it. I bought a Troy Aikman jersey. I was a big Cowboys fan for like, months or whatever. And my dad made a bet with me one day. Detroit was sucked or whatever. They were terrible. And they were playing Dallas on Monday Night Football. And my dad said, let's just make something simple. If you're, he said, you can still be a Cowboys fan, but if Detroit wins, you gotta throw that Troy Aikman jersey away. And if Detroit loses, then I can't. Oh, he said, I'll buy you an Emmitt Smith jersey. I said, okay. And because Detroit was supposed to lose bad, and sure enough, Detroit won. And I never looked back. I stayed as I threw away the Aikman jersey, and I never rooted for Dallas again. Hey, but I agree with you, Craig. I agree with you. I'm kind of just venting on here. Like, I handle it. I am a little pissed. I'm a little pissed. It's probably it's probably the most stern I've been in any kind of text or whatever with my ex. I feel like I've handled things mostly with class. I know a lot. Some guys particularly when they get their heart broken or whatever, like they say some things that are really bad, call names and stuff like that. I feel like I've been pretty easy to deal with, especially considering this is a divorce, not a breakup. So kind of I don't feel like I have the right for anything, but I feel like it should be a little bit more excusable when every now and then I would say I get a little bit PO'd. I am entitled to that. I'm not a pushover. Hey, Ray, I got Duke winning. Well, I'm not entitled to anything, but hey, Ray, I got Duke winning 68-63. That could be the score. It's kind of on pace for that, especially with the beginning of that first half. I got Duke winning 72-62. Duke's on pace to score 74. Carolina 68. So that might not be that bad, Christina. Or 68. Yes, Darius Clemens. I will remember this later. Clemens. It's not even that hard of a last name to remember. I don't know why I keep forgetting it. Thank you, Michigan man. Did that one Villanova player miss the game? If so, it may have been a different game. Yes, he did. Justin Moore, second leading scorer on the team, and just a really quick guy and good facilitator, good defense. Yeah, I think it's a big loss. Tevier is better than people think. Darius Clemens, yes. I like the way Dunlap played, man. Do you know, Ross, was he looking at Clemson or did he play for Clemson at some point? I feel like he did. I could be wrong. It just seems that name seems so familiar. And I thought he was on Clemson. Hi, man. I write from Italy. Sorry for my English. Can you explain me how I can watch the game? You're fine about your English, man. You can try Stream East. It's one word. STREAMEAST. Stream East. You can just go on Google and type in Stream East and the game. Darius Clemens. Thanks, Tribin. Good to see you, brother. Yes, thanks for the name. Yeah, society as a whole think that women isn't supposed to like guy sports, but I'm someone that doesn't conform to what society wants. I do what I want to do, which is watch college football and working on getting into a job that isn't considered a woman career field. But times are changing nowadays. Lisa, we're on the same page right now. You're preaching to the choir, my friend. Like, that's been a big thing I've been dealing with a lot of people in my circle and stuff is just like, people don't understand this YouTube thing and this Amazon thing that I'm doing. And you guys would be surprised, I think, at how much, I think you guys have seen me over like the past year or so. I've gotten a little bit more like mean. I wouldn't say mean, but just more of a backbone or whatever. And a little bit more like, I still think I'm nice, but I've been a little bit more stern about things or whatever, because I've just learned to be a little bit more, defend myself a little bit more. And, I just had a lot of people talking behind my back or whatever about like, since I quit my corporate job and did YouTube and everything else. And everybody's, people are getting their laugh now because I'm running out of money and stuff like that. And, I hope they're still watching whenever things go well. I hope they're still watching. I hope they keep that same energy. But I'm with you, Lisa. Like, I'm with you. You can't conform to what people think or whatever. Like, it's 2022. There's different ways to make money. Don't matter what gender you are, you could do different things or whatever. Like there are things that men aren't going to be as good at more than likely, and women aren't going to be as good at. But for the most part, most jobs are both genders are able-bodied for whatever the job is, and able, whatever you would call it, mentality-wise or whatever. So people need to get with the times across the board with a lot of things. I think people are silly for not respecting online work. Like online work is going to be very important in the future. It's like, I mean, yeah. Ray. Yes, Colton. Ray is having a crisis a little bit. I can agree with that. At my cousin's house tonight, and my uncle is a UNC fan. Ooh, interesting. He's sweating it out, isn't he? Don't want to lose to Duke of all teams in the Final Four. That's for sure. They still don't know how that happened. It's crazy, though. I see plenty of Michigan fans in South Carolina. My elementary PE teacher and my current history teacher are fans. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. This is not a matter of opinion. I've actually researched it plenty. And Michigan is – everything I've ever found is Michigan is the largest fan base in the nation. And that makes sense. I think it's true because I notice a lot of – I do notice a lot of Ohio State fans here in South Carolina. A lot of people from Ohio and Michigan travel down here to South Carolina to retire and stuff, but I definitely see more Michigan fans than any other fan base. Not even close, outside of Clemson and South Carolina, and maybe Georgia. Women talk less, do less, get far. There, I agree. Will you do more regular season college basketball next year? Probably. Everything just depends on my money. On whether or not I'm getting by so I can have more time, free up more time for YouTube. Huge UNC fan here says, Panda, nice. Best of luck to him, man. One more half. See if they can get it done. Growing up, I liked the Cowboys because of Tony Dorsett. Then realized Ohio had teams and switched to the Browns because of Kosar and the Reds because Pete Rose, and I always have been a Buckeyes fan. Well, I like all that, except for you started off bad and you ended bad. But the middle, I'm cool with that. I've always kind of liked the Bengals more than the Browns, though, but I really don't mind either team. Browns have always made me feel good. You probably feel the same way about Lions because it's like, if it weren't for the Browns, the Lions would just really stick out like a sore thumb. Browns probably feel the same way about the Lions, I'd imagine. Is UNC versus Duke a bigger rivalry than Michigan versus Michigan State? Yes, it is. The bigger argument would be UNC and Duke versus Michigan, Ohio State. I know the young Bucks don't like to believe that because Ohio State's owned Michigan in football over the years, but most people know that rivalry to be a very, very good one. Albeit Michigan kind of owned the 90s as well, but it's been pretty real. It's hard to compare those two rivalries, especially they're two different sports. I don't like the college basketball system in terms of the quad 1, quad 2 wins. I know Tennessee lost, but they also beat Auburn and Kentucky, and they both got on the 2 line. Yeah, that stuff is so stupid. Just rank them. Just do it like you used to. I agree with you. Ballin, there was a point where North Carolina wasn't going to make the tournament. Like a week before the conference tournaments, North Carolina wasn't in, according to most bracketologists. And then they beat Duke and they got in. And that's stupid. I was like, North Carolina for sure should be in. All right, let me do some rapid fire so I can catch up before this game's about to start. It might be bigger and times have changed. I agree, Christina, they have. I like peanuts. Me too, my friend. Honey roasted are the best. Let's go, Duke. What up, Cassidy? Always good to see you, brother. I'm going for North Carolina, but like 55% North Carolina, 45% Duke. So I'm cool. I'm cool either way. Go Heel, says Taylor. Best of luck. Let's let the games play themselves out. Until we do that, it's all political stuff, which I do not approve of. We don't want that. Taylor, this are Rams, not heels. I'm supposed to be there might be some issues with my family about it. Oh, there shouldn't be. You should tell them to kick rocks. Don't tell them you heard that from me, though. That is true. Michigan is the biggest fan base in the U.S. It definitely is. It has to be. Any state I've ever been in, I always see more Michigan fans than anything else outside of the teams that are already in that state or surrounding states. So whenever it's a random, whenever I'm in like California, I see more Michigan fans. When I was in Colorado, I saw more Michigan fans than I did any other fan base except for like maybe Colorado and Kansas. Online work is, in my opinion, the future. Let's not get political. I don't think we got to get political on that. All right, here we go. 37-34. Duke with the ball. Drive by Moore. Kicks it inside. Mark Williams with the dunk. I like Mark Williams' game, man. He's really been good in this tournament. He's so calm in the paint. Really, you like the athletic big man. Now, I will say I haven't seen him shoot much. I don't know if he's much of a shooter. Maybe Duke fans can tell me that or not. The Brooklyn Nets officially suck. Oh, are they getting waxed by Atlanta? Offensive foul on the other end. So Williams draws foul out of Bacot. Nice play there. Definitely a foul. Extended his elbow. So Williams, back-to-back good plays on both sides of the ball. I didn't see anything about Clemson and Tevier, but he was out of Texas and had a ton of offers from pretty decent schools, like mid-pack schools. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was like, maybe I saw him in like Clemson forums and stuff like that. Maybe they were talking about him there. Nice play there by Banchero on the pump fake and drive, and Duke opens up with a quick 4-0 run. It's 41-34. Blue Devils. 7 points is their largest lead tonight. And RJ Davis tries to tear into that, but he misses the point-blank bunny. It ends up turning in well for North Carolina, though, because bang! Caleb Love hits a three-pointer. It's 41-37. 18 minutes left here in this second half. Moore kicks it out to Jeremy Roach. Back inside to Williams and back out to Roach. 10 on the shot clock. Duke with the ball. Roach pulls up. 3. Misses. Long. Bacot with the rebound. Kaepernick misses. Oh, we don't need all that. No politics. Fun facts equals John Cooper was a Wolverine. Why didn't I know that? I actually didn't know that. Are you sure? 41-37, Duke with the lead. John Cooper is Arizona State. That sounds correct. Diane says, haha, and I'd like to see him shoot more. Williams. Yeah, I haven't seen him shoot a lot, but he is good in the paint. Lean in runner Moore misses. He's having a tough day today. Bacot with the rebound. 41-37, Duke with the lead. North Carolina with the ball. Pull up 3. Bang! He shot that with confidence. Who was that? Was that Love again? They're not showing him. I don't know who shot that. I want to say it was Leaky Black. Oh, yeah, it was Caleb Love. 12 points, 2 of 6 behind the arc. Those 2 3-point shots are both made back-to-back just now. 76 in the house, and we got a 1-point game, 41-40. What a game. What a game. Banchero ends up with it, guarded by Manek. He'll drive right side. Manek's been pretty quiet today on the offensive end. He gets a block there. North Carolina ends up with the rebound. Bacot with it. Good D by Manek and Bacot. They said, no, get out of our paint. RJ Davis over to Manek. Speaking of, and he nails it. I said he wasn't playing well on offense, but he drills the 3. Bang, bang, bang. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Heels. They're on a 9-0 run after Duke was up 41-34 in their largest lead of the game. And now North Carolina with a steal. They're on fire here. RJ Davis outlet pass to Caleb Love. He'll drive the lane, up and under, and they go up for the Heels on an 11-0 run. We'll go to a commercial break. So much action. Unbelievable. Can't let them catch up, LOL. That's a good game so far. I caught up, my friend. So I agree, Garrett. So far, your predictions looking pretty good. It was. Now North Carolina's up 4, but I'm cool. Bro, you better patent that. Oh, bang, bang, bang. I can't. Somebody else, the NBA guy says bang. That's actually where I got it from. I didn't mean to do it the first time I ever did it. It just came out of nowhere, I guess, from hearing him say it so much. But, yeah. Amazing game, says Michigan, man. I think so, man. This is a good one. OSU beat Duke. They lose this game, says Diane. And UNC is making sure Duke knows whose house this is. There you go, Taylor. All right, guys, I'll be right back. My first, out of the first 2 games, this is my first bathroom break. I'll BRB quickly. All right, we got 70 in the house. Thanks for being here. We're at commercial break. North Carolina on an 11-0 run. They were down 41-34. They scored 11 quick points too. Teacher's not here. Put on YouTube, says Michigan man. Jimmy says LOL. We got 71 in the house. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Hit that like button. Roy Williams loves it. He's there for the Final Four appearance here. Hubert Davis, first action as a head coach in the Final Four. 16:20 remaining here in the second half. Duke with the ball. Roach hits it to a cutting Keels. Back out to Banchero. Inside to Mark Williams. Williams has been solid this game. Not so much that time around. Too hard off the rim. 16 minutes on the button. Drive inside. Love. Lean in runner falls. Teardrop. 47-41. North Carolina with the lead. They're on a 13-0 run. What is Duke going to do? How are they going to respond? Coach K's last game on the line here. And now North Carolina almost gets the steal. It ends up in the hands of Keels. Very fortunate bounce there. That's the way it goes sometimes. Bang! Duke hits the three. 47-44. 15:30 remaining. RJ Davis at the top of the key. Asks for a pick out of Manek. Goes right side. Kicks it out and gets it back. RJ Davis now with 14 on the shot clock. Pulls up at the foul line. And he will miss that time around. Mark Williams with the rebound. Ends up in the hands of Jeremy Roach. And Roach will set up the offense. Duke down 47-44. They could tie it here or go down one, depending on what shot choice they have. Works it around to Banchero. Banchero thinking about it. Does not take the three. Manek kind of tempting him to do so. Instead, Banchero will drive. He'll go with his left. And Manek's going to draw the foul. 47-44. We're going to commercial break. North Carolina with the lead. We just had a commercial break. Go Duke, says Michigan man. And go Duke, says Christina. I'm shocked. It really seems like there's a lot more Duke supporters than North Carolina. Is it because you guys have them in your bracket or because you just like them more? I thought most people were like me. I thought there was a higher majority of, if you had to choose between Duke and North Carolina, I thought there would be a higher majority of people that would pick North Carolina over Duke. I feel like Duke has always been, in my opinion, the more hated of the two from most neutral fans. But I'm seeing differently from everybody else here in the chats or whatever over the weeks. And I don't know if that's because people pick Duke in their tournament to win or whatever, and they're rooting for that, or if they actually like Duke more than North Carolina. Come on, Tar Heel, says Bruin. He's going the other way. And yes, Christina, says Michigan man. Good to have you guys here. Happy Saturday night to you. 91 in the house. It's not April Fool's Day. We really are here. North Carolina really is playing Duke for the first time ever in the 64-team format, or 68 team now. And they're meeting in the Final Four. That is so crazy, man. What a story. Never met never met in the 64-team tournament in Coach K's time there. And then they just coincidentally, the last year that Coach K is the only thing that could have made that crazier is if, and Roy Williams wasn't like the coach for that long at North Carolina, but he was there for a while. Only thing that could have made it crazier if this was also Roy Williams last year and he was there at North Carolina. That would have been just crazy. That would have been wild. Time for Duke to pull away, says Terry. Yeah, Duke fan, says Christina. There you go. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. What up, Taylor? Good to see you, brother. Hope your Saturday is going well. $5 super chat, my man. Appreciate you. Thanks, as always, for supporting the channel, man. Means the world, dude. What's up, Ray? Long day at work and feet are killing me. Glad to get to watch ending of this exciting game. Hope all is well. Also, go Duke, my third favorite team. There you go. Okay, so actual real Duke fan here. Third favorite wise. Behind Michigan and University of Northern Iowa. Taylor, I appreciate you. Appreciate you as always, brother. Thanks for strapping down here with us. And should be a good one. I guess you haven't seen it then. It's been pretty narrow throughout, man. It's been close. It's been back and forth. It was 37-34 at the half. Duke started the half with a 4-0 run to made it 41-34. That was their biggest lead of the game of 7 points. And then North Carolina scored 13 straight points, made it 47-41. Now Duke hit a 3-pointer just now. So, yeah, it was a 13-0 run by North Carolina after being down 7. It was in a hurry, too. It was like over a matter of 2 minutes or so. Good to have you, brother. Figuring to be a good one, man. Craig says, go Duke. Thanks again for donating to the channel, man. Go Duke, says Craig. So many Duke fans just realized this was in the Saint Stadium. That makes the pressure worse, LOL. Good point there. At the Dome. I pick option C. Can't stand either one. I've always kind of liked North Carolina, to be honest with you. They've always been like one of my like secret teams. If I wasn't, if I rooted for somebody outside of Michigan, I always kind of liked North Carolina. I think I just really liked Roy Williams, and I liked North Carolina's colors growing up. I like their blue. Air ball there out of Caleb Love that time around. He looks a little flustered. You know how people are kind of embarrassed, but they try to look like they're not embarrassed, like it's not getting to them. He's like, Jeremy Roach drives the lane. There's going to be a blocking foul. That's on Love, so he airballs and then gets a blocking foul called on him. Good point there, Jimmy. April Fool's was yesterday? Yes, it was, my friend. Go Tar Heels, retired Coach K. There you go. Let's see if they can get it done, Armand. Good to have you here, man. Duke over UNC, says Michigan man. If Duke wins, I'll donate 5. I don't believe it, Luke. Only thing I like about North Carolina is Michael Jordan. There you go. It's so crazy with Michael Jordan, too. Now, like, I never liked Michael Jordan growing up because I was a Detroit fan, But as Bacot got poked in the eye there. But, now that the LeBron debates come out or whatever, I'm Team Jordan all the way. So now I like Michael Jordan. Plus, he made a really funny joke at Kobe Bryant's thing. Remember when he said, now I have to be a meme for another 4 or 5 years or whatever because he was crying at Kobe Bryant's service. I thought that was a good. Sometimes small humor like that can be good during a moment like that. 47-45, Caleb Love tries to dish out. Man, he is having a tough go around these last 3 possessions here. On the other end, Moore will draw the foul here on Manek. Duke is a good name for a dog. I agree. Somebody said a dog's name was Duke last week. I got to go charge my phone. If I don't fall asleep, I'll be on, LOL. I'll probably be back. Go Heels, I guess. My man Garrett, out of the way, bro. If you're not back, always great to have you here, man. Oh, by the way, dude, I'm so bad about getting back on social media. I really appreciate you sending that stuff to me on Instagram, man. I'm definitely going to be looking into that during the off season or whatever so I can figure out how to do that trivia stuff. Really thank you for taking the initiative of sending that my way, man. Like promptly too. And I'm sorry. I always have to apologize to Colton because I take forever to get back to his messages and stuff. But he says he's cool with it. I'm bad at that stuff. I read stuff and then I say, I don't really have time to reply right now. I'll reply to it later. And then I never reply. I need to just start replying when I see something. Love on the take, left side, misses. Bacot with the rebound. North Carolina has the lead back, 49-47. 107 in the house, 13-15 remaining here in the second. UNC does have some pretty slick football uniforms. I think they're dope, man. I like the colors. Lego Duke, says Jermaine. Go Tar Heels, says H-Bug. You guys act like these are rivals. I averaged 34 at Duke, 8-10. Try me. Yeah, I'll believe it. I'll believe it. Tuning in from Western Canada. Howdy, y'all. What's up, Pat? Good to see you, my friend. No problem, man. I figured you were busy. I really don't mind. Thanks, Garrett. Appreciate you, brother. I will get back to you. I'm bad at that stuff. In my defense, I have, I get back to people on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and here on YouTube, I answer comments and stuff. So it is a lot to keep up with. Sometimes I even have to, Mark Williams with another dunk there, 49 all. Sometimes I have to think twice about even making a Facebook status that I know is going to get a lot of comments and stuff. And because I'm like, do I really have time to answer a lot of people's comments if I make this status? But whatever. You can only keep up with so much that you can keep up with. Duke with the steal there. Thanks again, Garrett. Wendell Moore, coast to coast, beautiful up and under reverse layup. 51-49, Duke grabs the lead back. Man, what a game. Would not have it any other way in Coach K's last game here, possibly. 10-2 run now for Duke. So game of runs here in the second half. Duke started off with a 4-0 run. North Carolina went on a 13-0 run. And now Duke with a 10-2 run. And North Carolina, bang, ends that. That was Leaky Black with the three. 52-51. Game trends, 7 ties, 10 lead changes. Biggest lead was Duke by 7. What a game, what a game. Dukies are something you flushed, says Armand. Tar Heels all the way, baby, says H-Bug. Here we go. Another shot made there by Duke. It's 53-52, 11:32 remaining. Who will be playing against Kansas in the national championship game? See who wants it more. Bacot backs away from giving the pick. RJ Davis on the dribble. Passes it out to Black. Over to Manek. 4-3. Fade away. Bang! He drills it. Manek does not care if somebody's in his face, man. He will just shoot over you. North Carolina now up 2. 55-53. 100 in the house. What a game. Thanks for being here. 3-point field goals this half. Carolina's 5 for 6. Duke 1 for 2. Great equalizer here in the second half, keeping North Carolina in this one. Up and in. Big take there by Banchero. He ties it up at 55. There's a timeout call with 10:50 left here in the second half. We're almost halfway through the second half, and we're knotted up at 55. What a game, guys. What a game. Love it. Coach K, 42 years as Duke head coach, was 11 years old when he started. Go Duke. 42 years. I don't know about all that. How old was Coach K when he got the Duke job? That'd be a good question. I'm sure most of you guys know in terms of North Carolina or Duke fans, but I don't know that answer as a neutral. Sorry, I got sneeze. Matey Bug says, Duke, 55-55 on the Banchero take just now. 107 in the house. We're at commercial break. Man, it's been a good one. Hope your guys' Saturday's going well. This is game number 23 that we've called here on this channel. And the national championship game will be Monday night. We will be here for it here on OnTap Sports, the channel where we cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of March Madness. It'll be game number 24 for that. We'll close out in style. The only question we have now is we got Kansas in there. Will it be Duke? Will it be North Carolina? We are going to see. We are going to see a little over 10 minutes and some change here to figure out who that final team is. Ross says, kind of random, but did you happen to see Corum talking after the spring game today? His arms are kind of ridiculous. I didn't notice his arms. I saw the interview they were having with him towards the end of the game, and I had it on mute during that time because I was cleaning the apartment and listening to music. But yeah, I didn't notice. He's a stout little guy, man. I say little. He's not really little, but he's little for running back sake. Man, I'm really excited about Blake Corum and the action he's going to get. And like I said, with Dunlap looking the way he did today, that's good. Obviously, we know Edwards is good. Did Edwards play today, Ross? I didn't notice a lot of him. I was kind of I had the game on mute a lot because I was cleaning. I'm sure Edwards played. I haven't heard about him being hurt or anything. And if he played, did he not play that well or what? I don't remember really hearing his name or seeing his name much. Coach K is 75, so he was 33 when he started at Duke. Nice. You ever wonder at 33 years old? That'd be like me. I mean, I'm 34. It'd be like me being the head coach of Duke. I couldn't be the head coach of Duke. I know a lot about sports, and I couldn't do that. I don't know. I don't think I could actually coach basketball. I think I could coach pretty well, though, actually. Football would be hard, man. Football's a lot of football, even if you're a good coach, you got to really catch on to people's habits and stuff like that. Basketball is a little different. A system can work in basketball. Football's like each play, like you really got to know your opponent really, really well. You got to put a lot of effort into it, man. Game planning. Basketball is more, in my opinion, basketball is more of a game of, well, I don't know. I say that, but there's more parity in basketball. I was about to say that as and one for Bacot, he'll go to the line. I was about to say that basketball is more of a game where, if you got a better team, you're more likely to win. But that's actually doesn't hold true because parity. There's really more parity in college basketball than college football. I just think coaching plays more of a factor in football than it does in basketball, personally. It's important in both, but I think it's a little bit more important in football. Hey, man, you a hockey fan at all? Not really. I'll watch it. I'll probably watch it during the playoffs, but I'm not a big fan or anything, Pat. I used to really like watching the Red Wings, and they're just not on TV anymore. 58-55 after the three-point play is completed by Bacot. North Carolina with the lead. 10-16 remaining. Banchero guarded by Manek. Dribbling inside. Lean-in runner. Nice play by Manek, man. That was a beautiful take by Banchero. Manek just stood firm, stood strong. RJ Davis coast to coast. Layup too strong. Bacot with the rebound. Good pass out to Black. In the corner, RJ Davis, and they'll set back up the offense. Good play there by Bacot. Never mind, the court is long enough. Ronnie didn't play today, did he? No, I don't think he did. I didn't see him. Ronnie didn't play. I didn't see any of the game, just some highlights and a couple interviews afterwards, so I'm not sure about Edwards. All right, thanks for letting me know, Ross. Appreciate you, brother. Another shot made there by North Carolina, 60-55. North Carolina with 17 second chance points. Banchero for three. He misses there. Duke looks a little, this half. Like they look like their offense just isn't flowing. North Carolina's is flowing, man. They're like balling out there, Duke needs to just pass the ball around more, get in their offense, and look for the best shot. They're doing too much like ISO. That time around, they did do a good job, and it'll end in a Keels take, makes it 60-57. This just in. Associated Press says Michigan University now a happier place than Disneyland. Whoever wins tonight, are they most likely to win next year? Next year, Nate, what about Monday? I don't know about next year, man. I'm sure a lot of these guys are going to be going pro. So they'll have different look teams next year. Wendell Moore can't get the make there on the other end. 8:36. Time running out for Duke here. They're only down 3, though. Davis, pull-up jumper, make that 5. He nails it. 62-57. North Carolina just looks much more. But Duke's going to have to figure something out here. Because Carolina just looks quicker and more athletic. Like they're getting a lot of open looks just off of good passes and nice takes and creating separation and stuff. They're running, man. They look like they're in good shape. And Duke just kind of looks kind of slower and lethargic. Their offense is much more boring. Love for 3. He misses that time around. Heat check. Wendell Moore with the rebound. 62-57 is your score. 7:52 remaining. Bob Knight says, while at Army, he taught Coach K everything he knows. I believe it. Whoever wins tonight, are they most likely? Yeah, we got that one already. Let's go Duke, says Devin Robinson. Best of luck, brother. 123 in the house. We're going to commercial break. 7.5 minutes remain in this one. What a ball game. 62-57. North Carolina over Duke. 7:44 is your exact number remaining. How do you feel about Coach K leaving no matter if they win or lose? I think it's time. He's been there for, 42 years. A long, long time. I mean, let the man retire at some point, right? He's been a legend in the game at all levels, really. I mean, obviously he's been at Duke, but he's coached the Olympic team and stuff like that. He's just been good face for the game itself. And love him or hate him, I think he'll be missed by the sport for sure. He's definitely left an imprint on it. And that's what you want to do. I really like coaches like him that, like, as a Michigan fan, I really, really we're at commercial break, by the way, 62-57. As a Michigan fan, I'm really kind of disappointed in Beeline. in John Beilein because I really felt like he should have just stayed at Michigan. I really believe that. I truly believe that, even as I know I'm a Michigan fan, so I'm a little biased, but I think Beilein could have been like that next, which he was older. He was older than, he wasn't, going to be there for 40 years like Coach K was, but Beilein could have been that next guy that actually stayed at a university. These people are just moving around too much, man. They move around too much. Sorry, I haven't chatted in a bit. Was watching SNL with my parents. Well, I love me some SNL. You're good, Michigan man. You never got to apologize, guys. Don't got to apologize. Except for this guy. He's got to go. See ya. I thought I accidentally blocked the wrong guy. I'm glad I didn't. Yo, what's up, bro? What up, Alex? Good to see you, man. How you doing tonight? 42 years. That's crazy. Yep, indeed. Been there all that time. Coach deserves a break. I will miss him, though. Absolutely he does. I don't know about a break, though. I think he's going to be gone for good. He'll certainly come by and stuff like that, I bet. But no, I think he's been great. I've always liked Coach K. I do give him hell a little bit for, like, he's not near as bad as Tom Izzo, but I do believe he's, like, works the refs over a little bit. Somebody made a comment a week ago when I was calling games that every coach works the refs a little bit. And I'm like, I agree with that, but some coaches are just more notorious for it and doing it a little bit more aggressively and kind of being whiny about it. I would argue that Coach K is kind of one of those guys, but outside of that, I've always liked him. He certainly knows the sport and has a passion for it. Coaches are, got that one. Wondering if Coach K can throw a chair farther than Coach Knight. Maybe we'll find out today. What if Coach K just goes out of character today? Out of character, no, like out of the blue. Except for this guy, he got to go. Yeah, that was good timing, wasn't it, Ross? That guy just comes in with the bot. These bots are annoying. There ain't been much of them, though. There haven't been too many of them. Yeah, I got to figure out my moderator situation in the future here because I got some. I got plenty. I think, Ross, you're a moderator, aren't you? Layup there by Banchero on the drive, 62 to 59. 7.5 remaining here. Kind of wish he would have tried his hand in the NBA. I don't, Jimmy. I agree with most of what you say, but I'm going to disagree with you respectfully here. That's what Beilein did, and he got torched in 1 year there. Urban Meyer went to the NFL. He got torched in 1 year there, which, rightfully so, I guess. But yeah. I miss Duke. John Wayne says, Al. No, I'm not a mod, just a fan. Appreciate you, Ross. Yeah. I thought, I don't know. To be honest with you, like, I don't know if you remember, Ross, last year. Like, last year we were growing on our channel, but we only had like 2,000 subscribers or something. And March Madness just got crazy. Like, we were getting thousands and thousands of views, and I freaked out. I didn't know. I was a new YouTuber. I didn't know what I was doing, and I just let anybody and everybody be a mod. And so many people abused it. So it was tough. I had to do a lot of deleting and adding different mods. And at this point, I don't even know who my mods are anymore. I'll have to check into it. I just haven't had many issues, so I've kept it the way it is. Roach with the steal. Ooh, terrible breakaway layup. Is that going to be an and one? Hoop and the harm, 63-62. It works out fortuitously for Duke. Keels with the rebound off the Roach miss. Nice steal by Roach, and yet another turnover by Caleb Love. Roach with a really bad miss. It looked like he lost handle of the ball. Tipsy Colton is amazing. Your score prediction still alive. Yeah, it is actually. It's not going to be too far off, really. Oh, I remember the Modapalooza. It was a wild time. RJ Davis now with 16 points and 4 fouls. Terrible three-point shot by Davis just now, but North Carolina's able to get a rebound. Love makes up for his bad pass earlier. Scoop layup up and in, 64-63. Duke playing fastball here. Ends up in a foul on North Carolina on the A.J. Griffin tape. I'm finally here. How much did I miss? What up, Coolio OSU? It's been a great game, man. Back and forth. There's been some big runs. What a good way of avoiding the contact there by Caleb Love. Good to see you, brother. And my nose itches, man. My nose is itching. Sorry, guys. Michigan man says, woo. Sorry for not joining your streams. I was in D.C. for like 10 hours, but what's up? What up, Cooley SU? You don't got to make no excuses, man. It's fine. No apologies necessary. Nation's capital, man. Dope. A lot, Cooley OSU says Michigan, man. This game is so close. Dang, yep. Can't get any closer. It's 64-64. Make that 65-64. Duke takes the lead. Cooley OSU says not surprised. 124 in the house. 65-64. Duke with the lead. 9 ties. 15 lead changes. Biggest lead is Duke by 7. This is a game, man. What a game. Will it be Coach K's last? We will find out in 6:20 or maybe more if it goes into overtime. Caleb Love on the drive. Yep, it's going to be out on Caleb Love. It was stripped by Keels. It hit Love's side at thigh or whatever. And Caleb Love he's had a great tournament, but here lately in this game, he has had some tough goes about it. Not surprised that's Cooley OSU. 15 lead changes. Yes, there's been a ton. Yep, 15 lead changes, I'm Joe. A lot, man. You know what it means when your nose itches, right? Michigan winning the Big Ten again next season. I thought it meant that your in-laws are telling your son go Tigers, right? No, I'm down with that. I'm down with that answer, Ross. Go blue, baby. Go blue. We'll be here for football season. Inside, they're going to call a foul. Banchero wants the walk, but I agree with the refs. Committed foul before the walk happened. Manek has a lot of blocks in this game, man. I told you Ray would be close. I knew it would be close too, I'm Joe. This was my score prediction. 73-69 Duke. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more high scoring than that. I think I'm going to win. I think I'm going for Duke to win. I don't really like UNC. There you go. I want 55% of me wants North Carolina to win. 45% of me wants Duke to win. I'm cool with either pretty much. Let's go, says Michigan man. Yes, sir. Back to back. Says I'm Joe. I'll take it. Well, I'll take it. 65-64. Bacot at the line now. He's got 19 rebounds in this game and 10 points. First free throw for Bacot is up and in, pure, 65-65. Jeez. A ref just told Hubert Davis not to say another word. He's mad about the foul calls. There's 8 on North Carolina, 4 on Duke. We're going to get all the North Carolina fans coming in complaining about the refs like we did that Baylor game. Best rivalry in college basketball? I agree, my man. I don't know why, but I really want Duke to lose, says Stompin. I'm like so torn, you know. I like Coach K, and I kind of wouldn't mind a Cinderella ending for him or whatever, or a fairy tale ending for him, but I've always liked North Carolina more than Duke, so I'm kind of torn. Bacot's on the ground, and he's hurt. He does not. He looks in like a lot of pain right now. Trying to hear what they think it is. All right, let's hear. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, he stepped on Leaky Black's foot and rolled his ankle. Normally that means you're out for a couple minutes until, and even then, if it's a bad roll, he'll be out for the rest of the game. I told I'm Joe that it would be really close. He's limping. Says Al. Refs getting touchy against the Heels. Oh, great. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Most of the fouls I've seen are legitimate fouls. I think there was one call that I complained about. I want Kansas Duke because it's the two powerhouses of the 2000s and a great way to end a career. Yeah, North Carolina's a powerhouse of the 2002. And letting Duke grab arms. Hindsight is 2020. How come Ray sports fans always knew the outcome after the game, but no one is cashing their wagering ticket? Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. I've never been a betting man. The one time I bet, I lost $100 that night, so I'll never do it again. On sports, at least. Only time I've always won money doing blackjack. I think I've only lost one time doing blackjack, and I didn't lose much. Blackjack's too easy, man. If you're a good tipper, blackjack's so easy. You don't even have to. I mean, you just get told what to do. Wow. There's a big bridge here in Greenville where I live. I mean, my son and I were just on it yesterday. And I was like, really, it's a wide bridge. It's not dangerous or anything, but I was a little worried because it feels a little weird when you have a little boy on I'm like worried that he'll like get curious and try to lean over or something. So I'm like keeping him in the middle and keep him close. Apparently a guy fell off that bridge today. The Greenville Police Department confirmed that a man fell off the Liberty Bridge in downtown Greenville on Saturday night. Situation is still developing. They don't say if he's okay or not. I mean, it's high in the air. I doubt he's okay unless he fell at the very beginning of the bridge where it's not like as much depth. Anyway, 67-65, that is crazy. It's just kind of crazy to me because we were just there yesterday. And we don't go there often. I've never been there with my son, actually, to the bridge. Manek gives it over to Caleb Love. It's almost stolen, but Manek ends up with it. He puts it up with his left. He misses, but he's fouled. Bacot going to the locker room. 67-65 is the score. I'm glad Kansas beat Nova, but at the same time, I would want a rematch of maybe Nova versus UNC. Yeah, that was probably one of the best championships, if not the best championship I've ever seen. This random on my bracket's toasted. I went 0 for 8 on the late 8 teams. I think I went like 2 for 8 or 1 for 8 maybe. Mine was awful. I'm with you, Tyler. Duke winning now, 67-65 indeed. Mr. DUI did a dirty play, says Goated. Ray, nobody knows the true Cinderella ending. It was just a one-nighter. The Prince dumped the broad the very next day. Both free throws missed by Manek. Big misses there. 67-65, Duke with the lead. Bacot running back onto the court. North Carolina 9 of 14 from the free throw line. Duke 10 of 14. Missed shot there that time by Banchero. North Carolina's off and running to the races, and there'll be another foul there. And this time around, Puff Johnson will go to the free throw line. I love blackjack. It's fun. If you tip well, you do great at blackjack, man. I always tip well, so I'm like, I'm good to go, man. This hurts with him out. Les comes back in last 2.5 minutes. He looks like he's checking in right now, my friend, with 4:36 left. So not too bad. Looks like they're wanting to take Manek out so he can get a rest. He definitely is tired. I don't know. I don't look like they're taking. Let's see who they're taking out for Bacot. I don't know what's going on. I didn't get to watch any of the games today because I don't have the specific channel for them. But hopefully the championship will be on something like CBS or Fox. It's usually on CBS. This one's on TBS. Usually the championship's on CBS. All right, Bacot will come in for Puff Johnson. 67 all, 4:36 remaining. North Carolina fans cheering Bacot back in the game. London Bridge is falling down. WTF. An occurrence at Greenville Liberty Bridge. Had to be a Nova fan who lost his wager. Either way, I wouldn't get to watch them because, says Coolio issue. 3-point shot. AJ Griffin missed there. Back iron. Rebounded by Bacot. 67-67. Only thing that can make this score better is if they both tie it up at 69. Coach K's last game. Possibly last game, Duke in North Carolina, 69. Nice, 69. Nice, that'd be dope. See if it happens. Bacot miss. Bacot miss again. And Manek 4-3. No, in and out. 69-69 still is a possibility as Manek is unable to convert on the three-point attempt. What a game. 132 in the house. Thanks for being here. Please do hit that like button if you don't mind. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's on Tap Sports. Cover all the sports all the time, including all of March Madness. 67 all. Duke with the ball. Jeremy Roach here. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Banchero. Banchero spin. Just inside the stripe. Puts it up. He's fouled. Misses the shot. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. We will go to commercial break. Excellent ball game. Way better than Villanova and Kansas. By the way, I wouldn't get to watch them because, got it. Dang it. They tied it. Happy that Bacot is back in. Yeah, indeed. How are you watching this game? It is on TBS, my friend, on this wonderful thing called cable that I don't have the money to pay for, but somehow I have it. Trying to see about this story. Well, most people think alcohol is involved. Somebody said I'm thinking parkour gone wrong. It's on TBS, William. Indeed, it is. We are at commercial break. 67 all. We got 133 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. My prediction was 73-69 Duke. That one's very much alive. I think it could happen. Not a bad guess by me, regardless of how this plays out. Still pretty close. Come on, Duke, says I'm Joe. Thanks, says William. You got it, brother. This is exactly the game everyone hoped to be. I mean, this is like everything you wanted to be, Joker. I agree. I'd be down for 1 overtime. I don't want more than that. I'd be down for 1. Best score, 69 all. Reminds me of that wild party in Tarzana. You were at that one too, AI. Al? What a game. Crowd is going nuts. Luke, I don't believe you, man. I don't believe you. You sent the picture, but I asked you to send a picture with your face and then the court behind you, and that has yet to come in. Should I streak on? I'll believe you if I see you on court streaking, but I'm going to say no, don't do that. You can also watch it on the NCAA's website for free. Oh, yeah, that is true, Bruin. Actually, good call there. Neighbors Cable, hey, says Majorson. How much time's left? It's like 3:32. 3:32, my friend. If you have a PC on cable, go to TBS Live, click on the game. Be right back, Ray. All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Christina. What would be a more exciting game? Kansas against UNC or Kansas against Duke? Great question, Joker. I think they both be great. What do you think? I think I like the way North Carolina, like Kansas and North Carolina both have like a run and gun kind of game. I think that'd be really exciting. Cardio versus cardio. Duke's more of a methodical, kind of slower paced team. I think both have set up to be a great championship game, though. Man, that's going to be excellent. I don't even know who I would pick depending on who they play. I think I'll pick Duke to beat Kansas if they play. If North Carolina plays, I think I'll pick Kansas to win. But North Carolina has proven they can play, man. They have proven that they were disrespected. Even talks about them not being in the tournament a week before the conference tournaments. And then they got disrespected. They, with an 8 seed and have just weeded through the competition, man. Probably a Charlotte fan when they find out that LaMelo Ball won't marry them. Wait, what's going on with that? I never heard anything about that. You get 3 free hours, says John. Luke, the jig is up. If you were there, you wouldn't have service and definitely wouldn't be in here because of how exciting it is there. I don't know, Joker. I don't know, man. He did send a picture that, he may have got on Twitter, but Luke sent me. He's really done it before in the past. He sent me photos and stuff and videos of him at games that I just would not believe that he was at. Let's see if you can see this. This is the picture he sent. It's definitely he could have got that on Twitter or whatever. So I told him he needs to send a picture of him. I told him he's got to send a picture of him actually there. But he's proven me wrong in the past with that kind of stuff. So I don't doubt him as much as usual. Love on the drive. They got 69. So now I need Duke to get fouled, miss one of the free throws, make one of the free throws. Here we go. 69-68. North Carolina with the lead. Ray, if you get a chance, check out a video called The Isle of Man TT, the greatest show on earth. It's the oldest motorcycle race in the world. It's super intense. That sounds lovely, Ross. I do like races. Quick races, though. I like quick races. Is that quick? Sounds like it. Couple misses there by Duke, but they end up with it. Roach has to put it up for 3. Misses. Front iron. Manek trying to get the rebound. He gets fouled. 69-68. 2:29 remaining. North Carolina will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Manek missed 2 earlier in a row. See how he does on this one-on-one attempt. Basketball ratings down. Final Four used to be a big network. Now NCAA are cable. Soon to be forgotten once USFL becomes the talk of the town. It's crazy to think UNC didn't even finish the season ranked in the top 25. Yeah, I know. I told people they could make a run. They were in a very favorable region. Now, I say that, and I picked Marquette to beat them first round, so I'm not going to sit there acting like, but my theory for 9 versus 8 this year was whoever I think's going to win, I'm going to pick the opposite because I always suck at the 9-8 matchups, and that did not bode well for me this year. But my friend's a North Carolina fan, and I have text to prove it. I was like, dude, really could see North Carolina making a deep run here. I did not know this deep, but I wasn't big on Baylor this year, so I felt like they could come out of that game or whatever. And Kentucky was at the bottom, and I wasn't necessarily keen on them. So I don't know. I ended up going with Kentucky out of that region ultimately, but 2:18 remaining, 70-68, 124 in the house. Duke down. Wendell Moore picks up his dribble in the paint, has to pass it back out. Banchero ends up with it. Out to Keels, 4-3. Bang! He drills it. Duke takes the lead. 71-70. I had Marquette beating UNC in the first round. Me too. He's got to Photoshop that pick first. True point there, Joker. Nice score, says Michigan Man. Yes, sir. Nice. Movie theater, LOL. North Carolina with the ball. 1:49 left. Here's Leaky Black. Give it to somebody else, Leaky. There you go. 4-3 Manek answers. Bang, bang. 73-71. 1:36 remaining. The biggest rivalry in college basketball. Potentially Coach K's last game, and we got a good one. Drive for 3. Keels again. Misses. Back iron this time. Banchero with the great tip out. Duke's going to have another shot at it. For 3 again. Bang! Drilled. 74-73. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang-a-thon. 74-73 is your score. Timeout. Wendell Moore Jr. on the 3. Interesting. Johnny Juzang says his team was beating UNC by 3 with 1 minute to go in the game. Johnny Juzang is a great example of here today, go tomorrow. Gone tomorrow. That's funny. They were up by 3 with 1 minute left? I didn't know that. I called the game, but I thought North Carolina had it late in the game. Under 152 is looking less and less likely. Good point there. What are we at now? 74-73. That would be 147. Ooh. Very interesting. It's not quick. It's on an island on city streets. I think it's 7 laps, and each lap is 30 plus miles. Ooh, you should check it out if you like races. See, I don't like long races like that. But if you recommend it, Ross, it sounds good to me, brother, so I might have to give it a check. I do like motorcycles. I wanted one growing up, and my mom wouldn't let me have one. Typo, gone tomorrow. I knew. What a game, says Michigan Man. I agree. I cannot believe what happened to Travis Scott. I don't know what happened, my friend. And as somebody that's been doing YouTube for a little while, I mostly know not to, unless I hear a bunch of people confirming it, not to believe the first time I see something. This might just be the best game of the tournament. I completely agree with you. Well, yeah, I do. I agree with you. Especially when I'm trying to throw out the fact that they're rivals and it's Coach K's Coach K's career is here at the end or whatever and all that stuff. I'm trying to throw that out and see if I actually think just the game itself is the best game of the tournament. And I think it might be. There's been some good ones. Kentucky St. Peter's really, really kind of rings a bell here. And there's been some good ones. St. Peter's and who else did they beat? Kentucky, Murray State, and who else? Purdue. UCLA, North Carolina was a good one. North Carolina, Baylor was a good one. There's been some good ones. But I think I'm with you, Joker. I think it is. Unless somebody proves me otherwise. I'm in first place in my bracket. Hopefully Duke wins. What a day in WrestleMania. Logan Paul won a match and Cody Rhodes returns. Oh, God. Logan Paul doing WrestleMania again. Also, happy Jay Cutler Day. Oh, Jay Cutler. Hey, bro, my bad about the Travis Scott thing. I just got pranked. Yeah, I figured. You're good, man. And they're going to call a defensive foul there on Duke on the drive. So RJ Davis will go to the line for 2 after the missed shot. 1:01 remaining, 74-73, Duke with the lead. RJ Davis at the line for 2. That video is just highlights. It's not a full race. It's over 200 turns, I'm pretty sure. And the big bites average over 120. Whew. I would be way too scared to drive 120 miles an hour on a race like that. That is crazy, man. Props to those people. I do like watching Travis Pastrana a lot. I know he's not racing, but I like watching his stuff. I hope Duke wins because Ohio State beat them this year. There you go, Lisa. Good to have you back, Lisa. I'm in first place with the on-tap NCAA bracket pool, but then again, I'm the only entry. You are not. I think Phil might win, man, if Kansas wins. Phil's the only one that picked Kansas, so he'll definitely win if that's the case. Both free throws made by RJ Davis. 75-74. Logan Paul looks surprisingly good. Well, it's wrestling, so. Banchero kicks it out to Wendell Moore. Inside to Mark Williams. They're going to call a shove on North Carolina. Duke in the double bonus. Bacot with the foul. This is a great game, but UNC needs to make their free throws. I agree, Garrett. Manek missed his earlier, both of them. Can't wait to see the championship game. Yeah, it's going to be fun, Michigan, man. Going to be fun. I can wait, says Al. Let's go, Duke, says Cam D. And Heels with the lead, says Armand. 150 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Please do hit that like button if you don't mind. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Oh, wow. Armando Bacot fouled out. 11 points. Maybe even more important than that, though. What did it say? Did it say 20 or 30 rebounds? Or 21 rebounds? How many rebounds did it say he had? It was a ton. Let me see if it shows. Yeah, 21 rebounds, 11 points. That's big. RJ Davis has 4 fouls, too. So if Bacot and RJ Davis foul out and this game goes to overtime, it'll be game over, man. It'll be game over for North Carolina. They cannot afford for this to go to overtime if RJ Davis fouls out, too. Mark Williams misses free throw number 1. 75-74. Where are we at here? I'm a Kentucky fan and lost to St. Peter's first time ever win in NCAA. Kudos to St. Peter's. There you go, John. Yeah, that was a crazy one. Both free throws missed by Williams. Bacot fouled out. Yes, he did. Colton must have passed out. I think so. I think he got too drunk. Michigan says, uh-oh. I saw Phil's bracket. He knows something the rest of us didn't. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, he likes Kansas. He's always kind of liked Kansas. Mario Chalmers came from Alaska, and Phil came from Alaska, so he's always kind of favored Kansas. Bang! 3-point make from deep at the top of the key for North Carolina. 78-74. Other end, Roach, answer, 78-76. Man, that was a big shot for the Heels. And now Caleb Love will go to the free throw line. Was that the dagger? Was that it for Coach K? Hey, fam, sorry I'm late. I was at work. How was everyone's day? I'm so excited after a 14-hour day. Holy cow. Whoa, Tyler. Good to see you, brother. No need to apologize, man. Good to have you here. It's been a good day. Caleb Love, he's had some bad moments in this game. He's had some good moments. That might be the biggest moment of the game for anybody. He nails it from three-point range, and now he's at the free throw line shooting a 1-and-1. He's an 86.4% free throw shooter on the season. 78-76, North Carolina. Michigan man says, true. Like watching Pastrami a lot. Guess he wins. Tyler, that's right, Michigan man, the myth, the legend, is here in the house. And Colton's mom called the paramedics. They had to do CPR in the basement. First free throw up and in. That might be the game if he can hit the free throws. I don't know about that, Goated. Still 17.4 left. I'm from Fort Bragg in North Carolina, and I absolutely love NC, says Bobby. 17.4 seconds. Second free throw's missed. Here we go. Duke with the ball. They can tie it with a three-pointer. Working it around, using a lot of time here. And one. No, it's got to be a continuation. No, that's a continuation. What do you guys think? That's an and-one, bro. Either they blew that whistle later. That's an and-one. Foul? Oh, Yeah, that's the right call. I disagree. I take my statement back. Man, he should have put it up reactionary, like boom, just put it up right there. He shouldn't have taken that extra step. It's not a continuation. It's not the NBA. Dang it. I was rooting for an and one, man. I kind of want one overtime. I was rooting for an and one there. But now they got plenty of time, you know. If he makes both free throws, I don't know. I got to see what Keels is. I think he's got to be a pretty good free throw shooter. He's a good 3-point shooter. All right, we're not at commercial break. 79. It's not 79-76, is it? Yeah, it is. 79-76. Mark Williams missing both free throws was huge, man. That was crucial. All right, let's see. How much time is left, fam? It's 10.4, my friend. That might be game if he – oh, nope. We got 17.4. Rumor of the day. Say it ain't so. Was Colton, who was tipsy, walking around the Liberty Greenville Bridge? No, say it ain't so. Webb says, go Tar Heels. Just subbed. You were doing a great job. Stay encouraged. Thanks, Reggie. Appreciate that, man. God bless you, brother. I'm back. Haha, says Coolio OSU. Looks like it's going to be UNC versus KU. Not so fast, my friend. Might as well stay for the last second, says Coolio OSU. Almost an and one. I agree. Goated almost. As long as it's in the favor of UNC, who cares, says Bobby. And will this game go to OT? I think so, man. I think the magic continues. Probably not, says Michigan, man. First free throw up and in for Keels. Under is busted. Know a couple people that were betting on it. Yeah, it is busted. You're right, my friend. Good job, good call, Majorson. Tar Heel says, Armand, best of luck, brother. Here we go. 79-77. Keels, second free throw. Missed. They can't get the rebound. Caleb Love fouled. That could be it. Oh, you got to hit your free throws, dude. Mark Williams missed 2. Keels missed 1 out of 2. That's 3 out of 4 that they missed down the stretch. Terrible. Will Caleb Love missed another one. He missed one earlier. He's an 86% free throw shooter. Unlikely that he's going to miss this time around. I think he's going to make both of them. Man, oh man, North Carolina, an 8 seed, in good shape here to go to the championship game. Honestly, I think North Carolina, it just seems like the cards are there for them if they win this game. I think they're going to beat Kansas. It just seems like they played good ball and so much has gone right for them. All right, Duke does not have any timeouts left either. There's another problem. 15.9% chance it will miss both. I don't know about that. How did my man Banchero do today? I don't think he did that great, honestly. I have not called Banchero's name a lot. Oh, well, never mind. He's got 20 points. So he's quietly done that, I guess. Keels has had the nice game with 19 points off the bench. Yeah, Banchero's 8 of 17 for 20 points, 10 rebounds. So, yeah, he's having a good day. Pretty good day. A.J. Griffin's been the disappointing one. 1 of 7 from the field, 0 for 4 behind the arc. And Jeremy Roach, 2 of 11, 0 for 5 behind the arc. Those two guys really kind of struggled today. Saved a good bit by Keels, who's 8 of 13 for 19 points off the bench. They shooting like Shaq, LOL. Yeah, no joke. I thought this game definitely could have gone to overtime if they could make their free throws, man. Coach K just standing there reminding me why he's going to retire. Free throws, LOL. Yeah, no joke. His hair's getting grayer as we speak here. Shaq free throws were a work of art. We got a different opinion on what arc is, don't we? Art. All right, second free throws up and in. Oops, free throws not made. All right, 81-77. Keels for 3. Can't miss, can't make it. And North Carolina is going to the championship game, 81-77. The Tar Heels, the Jayhawks. Coach K's career ends against the Tar Heels. Unbelievable. I think Coach K losing with class here. I like his demeanor and his approach. Tough game to lose, man. It was, Duke really, they just weren't quick enough on the defensive end against North Carolina. North Carolina was just just played a different style of basketball that Duke could not keep up with. A lot of open shots out of North Carolina, just out of driving the lane and getting the lane and stuff like that, and step backs and everything, creating separation. Good job from them. Of course, UNC is going to be the first 8 seed to win it all. I think no one below a 3 seed has ever won it all. God, I hate UNC. I think lower than a 3 seed's probably won it all before. I don't know what the lowest seed to ever win it all is. Kansas licking its chops. Kansas looked great today. Kansas, North Carolina be a great game. That's going to be a good one. Coach K can't teach his kids free throws. I guess not, or he can't shoot it for them. Happy Kenny Smith. Happy Kenny Smith. Indeed. Let's go, says Bruin. See you Monday, says Jimmy. Jimmy, take care, man. God bless. Really appreciate you being here. We'll see you Monday, my friend. Well, my bracket is completely gone now. I've been too busy to be worried about it, though. At least Duke made it to the Final Four. That was a good pick, Tyler. I think Phil's going to win, man. I'm pretty sure my co-host Phil's going to win. He's the only one that had Kansas or North Carolina. He had Kansas in the championship. I think some people had Kansas, so he might not win. But if Kansas wins, he'll for sure win it. Shaq free throws equals modern art. Modern, yeah. Coach K's legacy ends to its rival, and Roy Williams is watching from the stands. LOL. What a sequence. They did twice, bro. Oh, man, I'm pretty upset, says Coolio SU. I'm sad, says Michigan Man. Coach K needs a timeout. Watch the TV. People go to commercial. That's funny, Al. Good game to both teams, though. Yeah, I think it was a great game. Thanks for the coverage. Good night, sir. You got it, William. I'm happy to do it, man. God bless you, brother. Thanks for being here, man. Bipolar day today. Yes, I agree with that. Bye-bye, Coach L. Unbelievable, says Luke. Indeed, my friend. Good to see you again, Luke. I'm happy Michigan Man from Ohio is sad. Yeah, Tar Heel, says Webb. Kansas 82-74 Monday. All right. I'm going to go North Carolina. I think North Carolina's going to win that game. They played such good ball in this tournament. Kansas has too, though. AC Villanova won in 1985. There you go. 85. That was over Georgetown, I want to say. Monday is the same day of my flight to New Orleans. That's so exciting. Championship is at New Orleans too, right? Yes, it is, my man. I'm not shedding a tear, says Al. Garrett says, hope you have a good one, Ray. I enjoyed the stream. See you in the championship game stream. Garrett, always a pleasure, my friend. Tell your dad I said, hey, God bless you, brother. We'll see you Monday, man. So which 4 teams? Just 2 teams, Lisa, if that's what you're asking. It's North Carolina and Kansas. Al, you suck. I won't be able to see it in person, though. Yeah, it'd be a tough ticket to get. Duke loses every blue blood wins. I love Coach K, though. Bye-bye, K, says A. Arnold. Have a good night, Ray. Take care, Bruin. God bless you, brother. If it's not unbelievable, then it must be believable, says Al. Words of wisdom there. Incredible game. Thanks for helping make this March Madness so awesome, Ray. Go UNC. Thanks, Joker. Always appreciate you, man. Always good to see you in here. We'll do it one more time on Monday, brother. Oh, you'll be with your mom, though. Take care, brother. I really appreciate you, man. God bless you. Good night, man. I hope North Carolina wins over Kansas. I'm down for that. I like both teams, though. I'm cool with either. Have a good night, Billy. Good to have you here, man. Yep, Georgetown. Yeah, I thought so. 85. That makes sense. I remember that. I think I remember seeing clips of that game. I wasn't even alive yet. You're right, Ray. 1-4 seed, Arizona, 97. 1-6 seed, Kansas, 1988. 1-7 seed, UConn, 2014. And 1-8 seed, Villanova, 1985. Nice. I remember the Arizona. That was with Simon. And 6 seed, Kansas in 88. I don't remember that. 7 seed, UConn in 2014. That'd be Kemba Walker. I agree. I remember that. I think if it was Kemba Walker, that might not be Kemba Walker. That might be that's interesting. Is that the Kemba year or is that the other year where Napier went off? I think that's when Napier went off. Shabazz Napier. It was 2014. I think Walker won it earlier than that. 8 seed Villanova 85. I only know that from clips I've seen. Good call there, Tyler. Thanks for that. Hope you have a great night. You too, Lisa. God bless you. Always good to see you, my friend. Keep on loving sports. Kansas wins it. We're going to see. We'll be here Monday to call it. Tar Heels send Coach K into retirement with back-to-back losses. That is crazy. Bye, K. All good things coming to an end. Good night. Have a good night, Michigan, man. All right, see you, Ray. Good night. I'll try to join on Monday. Sounds good, Coolio OSU. We'll see you then, brother. God bless. Hopefully they'll have the game in on the hotel. There you go. I like that. I love you, Tar Heels. Bye-bye, Coach. Baby, says Justin. There you go. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. My man, Joker. God bless you, brother. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. One last super chat for you, Ray. Thanks for that, man. We'll keep that on while I read the other chats. Thanks, man. Hope you have fun watching it with your mom, man. Stay in touch too, brother. I won't be on here that much, but you know how to find me. I'll be watching Monday night to see who wins. Hopefully it's a great game, says Lisa. I agree. I'll be here. Tyler says, so no team below an 8 seed has ever won. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think anything lower than that's one. I agree. Coach Cry, says Justin. Coach K's final home game and final tournament game are losses to UNC. Love it. Yeah, definitely good for a North Carolina fan. Good day for North Carolina, that's for sure. Napier and Boatwright, 2014. Yep, okay, I got that right. Forgot about Boatwright, though. Boatwright. That wasn't Kimba. Kimba was 2011. Yeah, I thought so. I thought Kimba was earlier. 2011 Kimba. Take it easy, Ray. I'm going to ask you about that race the next time you stream. Take care, brother. Sounds good, man. I will look it up. Brother. 2011 was Kimba, Ray. Yep. See you Monday. Ray, I'm sad, says Luke. Can we call for a second after stream? No, man. I'm going to bed, Luke. I'm going to bed, my friend. You can shoot me some messages. I'll hit you back on that. I'm going to bed. I've had my son. He's worn me out. Justin said, thanks again, Joker. Appreciate you, man. God bless you. He's waving by. Have a good one, Justin. First minutes in 42 years when Coach K isn't a coach. Sad. That is crazy, actually. That is wild to think about, just putting it that way. Ray, I'm not sad, says Al. He is not sad. Al is happy. See you Monday. Take care, Ray. See you, Armand. We'll see you there, man. Appreciate you. So now what do we call Coach K now? A living legend, my friend. Curtis says, great call. Love the energy. Thanks, Curtis. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I try to bring it for sure, especially when there's only 2 games on, and this one was an awesome one to call. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being here, man. Hope to see you Monday. North Carolina and Kansas will be here. Coach K is not a coach during the offseason. Good point there, Al. Duke, Kentucky, 1992 with 2.7 on the clock. Christian Laettner, best game in a decade. Yeah, that was a great one. That was a great one, indeed. Good call, John. All right, guys. We're going to head out. North Carolina, Kansas. Championship game tomorrow or Monday. We will be here with On Tap Sports. Thanks for being here today, guys. He is still technically a coach in the offseason, and we call Coach K an unemployed bum. I don't know about that. Go Heels, says Andrew. Take care, guys. God bless. We'll see you Monday night, Kansas and North Carolina, for all the marbles for one.